Met a strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. She said, do you come from a land down under, where the women fall and men thunder? Can't you hear that thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Find men from a man in Brussels. He was 6'4", full of muscles. Yo, I had to go live. I was literally in the middle of editing a video. I shit you not. And I had to go live. I had to. Cause this shit is insane to me, dog. Okay. So we already know about the meth head, which we're gonna leave alone because I see what the kid's doing now. Uh I was good, Khalif was good, Julio was good, Hustle. Don't worry, I'm not giving, believe me, I'm not giving these clowns no more air. Trust me on this. I'm not. Cause I already see what the methadone addict is doing. He wanna start some shit, and then once somebody respond to him, he literally gonna go to the YouTube police and try to act like somebody bullying him. I seen H the Brooklyn Don's video where he was talking about how this cat dead ass had his page shut down. So I already see what that clown is doing. But it's another guy, right? Y'all know the intros that I make about the women's champions in women's boxing, right? Y'all know the intros I make. Tell me why it's a guy on Instagram. He takes the intro, he puts his logo on the shit. He put his fucking logo on the shit, right? The guy's name is Fight Mike Fight. Go to your Instagram account, right? Go to your account, go to a page called Fight Mike Fight. You're gonna see one of my intros up there. This dude, he puts his logo on the shit and he puts a selfie of himself on the shit. Yo, I swear to God, I've been seeing that he do that. Like, he act like he's promoting a sport, and really all he be doing is just putting his selfies of himself on the shit. I'm like, yo, what are you promoting, bro? Are you promoting a sport, or are you promoting yourself? Because you putting selfies of your shit, yourself on some shit like, Brody, nobody want to look at you. We're here to talk about the sport. Nobody want to look at you. Yo, this shit is crazy to me, bro. Yo, Max, what's good, Max? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's crazy to me the shit that the things that people do, the things that people do for attention, they denote a sickness. Like, this is not. I'm not gonna be on long. I'm not gonna be on this live long. But I had to come on. Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? Like, you gonna, yo, this the funny shit, right? He posted a fantasy fight a long time ago. And I told him, yo, that's not a fantasy fight. Those girls actually fought before. And he got mad and blocked me because I told him, like, yo, it's not a fantasy. That's all I told him. We wasn't arguing or nothing. I just told him, like, yo, that's not a fantasy fight, bro. Those two girls fought before. And then when I told him that, yo, the dude blocked me. I'm like, all right, I guess he don't like being corrected, whatever. That's cool. But if you gonna go as far as blocking me, how you gonna steal my shit? Like, how you gonna steal my shit? You block me. No, Fozzie, I'm protecting the page, Fozzie. I had to protect the page. The disses is still up on Instagram. But this kid, I already see what he doing. As far as that methadone crackhead motherfucker in Memphis, that dude don't even have a job, bro. He literally go to, I'm telling y'all, go to H, the Brooklyn Dawn, the real H Money. Go to his page, go to the last video he uploaded. Dude is on there, right? And he got the proof that this dude is dead ass trying to shut down people pages. So I'm like, yo, you know what? In order to protect my page, I'm not gonna entertain no more of that corny shit he be doing. Like, I'm not entertaining no more of that. I already see what you doing. You gonna start some shit and then act like a little bitch and run to the YouTube police when, yo, you the fucking one that's starting shit. You the one that's starting shit. I had to protect the channel. Like, yo, you know what? I'm not even going to entertain this little ugly motherfucker. Like, bro, at the end of the day, I don't have to beat you. Life beat you, bro. I don't have to. We not in a contest. I won already, and you lost already. Before you said anything, you lost already. So we not spending no more time on you because you taking me away from what the channel was all about. Yeah, like it's crazy shit. The shit that people do for attention is crazy to me. Like, yo, you really want to be famous so bad and you not even good at nothing. Like, why you want to be famous if you not good at nothing? I don't understand that shit. It's still Faisal, it's still up on Instagram. Just follow me on Instagram. The both of them is up. But the protected channel, I had to be like, yo, you know what? That shit gotta go. That shit has to go because this cocksucking snitch will fuck around and try to act like somebody bullying him when he the fucking one that's starting shit. Like, you don't want to start shit, you clown. You think I don't know you claiming both Crip and Blood? I hope they find you, bro. I hope they find you. Cause you on video saying that dumb shit. You on video saying that dumb shit. Matter of fact, I hope they don't find you, bro. I hope they don't. I remember in high school when it was a kid named Mike, right? It was a young kid named Mike. He was claiming a blood set. And all the blood guys from around the school, because this happened in the school. He's in the school, he was claiming blood. Them Damu cats, they found out about it. I think they was NTG. I think they was non-Trey gangsters. I forget what set they was. They caught wind that he was claiming non-Trey. They came in the yard. They beat the shit out this kid, bro. It looked like a murder scene how bad they beat the shit out this kid. They came in the yard. They took him in the staircase. They beat the living shit out of him in the staircase. That was in 19, I'm going to say 99. I think that was 98, 99. And that was then, bro. You a grown-ass man false claiming. I don't know what the fuck I don't know, man. I really don't know. That's real shit. That's real shit. Like he false claiming Crip and he false claiming Blood. And you on camera doing that shit. That's the worst part. Motherfuckers can't miss you, dog. Everybody know what you look like. Motherfuckers can't miss you. What I'm thinking is the only way somebody would be comfortable enough to do something like that is if they figure that those kinds of people are not around them. I don't know what's going really. I don't know what the fuck they got in Memphis aside from cornfields and crackheads. To be honest, what's good, Mark? What's good, Mark? But yeah, like I don't know what they got over there aside from cornfields and crackheads. So I don't know if it's like I don't know if they got like non-Trey or Sky High Paru. I don't know if it's Crips. I don't know if it's Bloods over there. I don't know. But the only thing I could deduce is if you on camera false claiming Blood sets and Crip sets, it must be because ain't none of them people around you. Because if they was, you wouldn't be doing that stupid shit. Like really though, like you could get hurt doing that shit. You could get real fucking hurt, real fucking bad doing that shit. What's good, Intangible? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I didn't even go live for the meth head. I protected my channel. I'm protecting my channel. We are not entertaining, and we not even going to bother with that fucking clown, that fucking crackhead. You bum loser. You on camera telling Fred Hawthorne you don't have a fucking job. You a bum, bro. You are a fucking bum, bro. I don't even want to bother with you. Stay the fuck away from me. I came on because it's a guy on Instagram. He dead ass stole my intro. He gonna put his logo on it, and then he gonna act. He gonna put his selfie. Like, yo, I'm telling y'all, go to Instagram. If you got Instagram, go to a page called Fight Mike Fight. You're gonna see the guy has my fucking intro up there. Except he used it to put a selfie of himself on the shit. Like, why are you putting selfies of yourself on the shit? Brody, nobody want to look at you, bro. That shit is crazy to me, bro. You seen the shit hustle the dude? Like, I don't understand that dude. Like, every time he act like he's promoting the sport, and I gotta give a special shout out to one of my peoples. She gave me the heads up. Always gets a lot of I appreciate that actual facts. All right, let me post your comment. Julius, remember when all that first started with the Blood and Crip stuff? Yup, I was there for all of that. I was there for all of that area because Washington Irving was downtown. So once, like, you know what I'm saying? You already in a nice part of Manhattan. We ain't even spending no more time on the meth head, bro. Like, we not going to spend no more time on that crackhead. Like, I already see what his game is. He'll start some shit And then when somebody respond to him, what he gonna try to do is act like somebody bullying him. Like ain't nobody bullying you, bro. Like I already see what you doing. You had the Brooklyn Dawn's channel taken down. I already see what you doing. I know what the fuck you doing, bro. We gonna leave that crack because I already see like, yo, you a fucking crackhead, bro. You already lost that life. I don't gotta do shit. I was just using that, like I said in the last live, I was just using that as an opportunity to rap just because I felt like rapping. I already see you can't give that clown no air. Like, fuck out of here, bro. Make it on your own, bro. You fucking nice, right? Go make it on your own. Oh, I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. But if he out here false claiming Crip and he out here false claiming blood, why would it surprise me that he false claiming LDBC? Like you out here claiming you Crip and blood, like bro, like you crazy, like. Oh, my fault, UK Rob, my fault. Yo, that shit, like, yo, that dude, like, if a guy goes as far as, like, yo, you literally claiming, and it's on camera, he claiming Crip, and he claiming blood, like, bro, which one is it, bro? So you a Crip King, Latin King, Mieta, fucking MS-13, fucking, like, ain't nobody got time for you, bro. You on camera telling Fred you ain't even got a job, so you can't donate to his Patreon. You a fucking bum, bro. You a bum. Don't nobody got time for you. Like, you a bum. I'm about to put this link in the description box so I could chop it up with my people real quick, man. And then I'm going to get back to finishing this video. Yo, that dude is a fucking bum. Exactly, right? Virtuoso. He's Latin King. He's Trinitario. He's MS-13. He's fucking Dominicans don't play. He everything, bro. He's everyone, man. It's all in him. That dude is a fucking crackhead, bro. That's why I told y'all he remind me of this crackhead I used to see around the neighborhood. They're like, yo, he'll do all types of wild shit. Like, what's rocking, gentlemen?
What's goody? What's goody?
Nah, I seen the old boy on Instagram that stole your video. I was like, yeah, what the fuck?
The worst shit is he steals the shit and he uses it to put a picture of himself on it. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this guy, dog? Like, nobody want to look at you, bro. Like,
I commented on it. I'm waiting for him to say something back to it.
Bro, he gonna block you. Again. Hustle, he gonna block you. Watch.
Oh, it don't matter. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, you see, Julius, I was just saying, man. I'm just saying, you know that waiting around the bend intro you got? Like Julius the Jackass. I was going to take you completely out of all of that. And what I was going to do is I was going to use that as a way to send unsolicited dick pics because I thought that'd be heavily creative. I think it's hilarious.
I mean, that is creative because they're going to think, okay, I hear Full House. I see this person that I don't know. Suddenly, bang, it's a dick. Like, they off top, they not going to know what's going on because they going to hear the music. They're going to hear the music. Like it's Ms. Blood Crip King. I dig it. Mafia. Yo, that dude is all types of shit, bro. You a Latin. Next shit, he gonna claim his Latin King. Watch. If he don't claim that, he gonna claim Trinitario or Dominicans don't play. He claiming everything, B.
Bruh, 2 weeks he's gonna be like, we Yakuza. We Yakuza.
Bro, I swear to God, I wouldn't put it back. And I'm with the Yakuza. H money.
Hey, look,
unbelievable with the Yakuza. But let's not deal with this.
Y'all hear that shit in the background? I know y'all probably heard some shit in the background just now. Dude in my house, he redoing my bathroom for me. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to get this shit out real quick. I'm outside right now. Yeah, I'm getting my whole house redone.
Yeah, that's good, man. I dig it. Yo, boy, real fast, I want to say this since we're on a PSA. To anyone who has not, and I'm sure Hustle will back me up on this, do not watch Capone.
It's
terrible. I think it's worse than Gotti, bro.
Got It was horrible. Got It, but I mean, they could have. I don't know what they was thinking with either one of them movies. Both of them some shit. I was like, what the fuck?
I
Like I
forgot
said,
who's
I ain't
the
even
leading man in Capone. Hustle. Who's the leading man? Who they got
Tom
playing?
Hardy.
Yeah,
Tom Hardy, and it's
yeah.
bad.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
It's not because of Tom Hardy. He's okay in the movie. It's just the plot. It doesn't. Nothing adds up. Nothing. It's just shit. You can't get involved with any character, not even his. They don't do the backstory very
so
well.
It has a lot of plot holes in it. That's not good.
Mark, you're watching it all wrong. It's the sequel to Inception. It's secretly the sequel to Inception.
even with that, you adding that in, it makes it even worse.
I'm just kidding. I haven't seen Capone.
Hold on, James Jameson said, "Yo, first he gonna claim Yakuza, then he gonna claim he's a triad." Yo, I swear to God, I wouldn't put it past him, bro. Because you out here, you really in the United States of America, and you on camera claiming that you Crip and Blood. Like, bro, like I don't know, I don't know, man. Like,
that can get you hurt for real.
The only thing crippled about that dude is his hairline, bro.
Exactly. The Crip stands for crippled. He's not Crip, he's crippled. He just got a stutter, so he didn't get all of it out. He's crippled. He's not Crip.
His fucking brain is crippled.
Bro,
wait, he stole your rap though?
Nah. It's a guy on Instagram, right? You know the intros that I make for the different champions around the world in women's boxing. I make intros for them, right? So the dude swiped one of those, right? Let me give you a little bit of backstory first. Okay. The guy, I used to follow him on Instagram. He used to follow me too. He posted a fantasy fight, and I told him that's not a fantasy fight, bro. Those two girls already fought. He didn't like that. I guess he just doesn't like being corrected. Or for that alone, he blocked me off of that. So I'm like, all right, cool. It's not the end of the world. You type sensitive. I'm just trying to help you out. Because you saying it's a fantasy fight, and no, it's not. That's like if I told you B-Ball versus Pascal is a fantasy fight, and you was like, that's what that's
already fought.
Like, no, bro, they fought. And he got mad off of that. He blocked me. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. But if you already went as far as blocking me, and this was months ago before I even made the intro that he stole, what that mean? That you followed my channel and stole an intro, or that you unblocked me, stole my intro, then blocked me again? Because homegirl that told me, shout out to homegirl, you know who you are. I appreciate you. She gets a lot of love on this channel. She told me, and I'm like, yo, so hold up, what did you do? You unblocked me, and then you stole my shit, and then blocked me again so that I wouldn't be able to see it. Like, ain't nobody gonna tell me. Like, bro, like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand that. Like, what's wrong? The worst shit is he takes his logo because he has a logo. He puts the logo in the video as if that's his shit. Then after that, he has a habit of putting his selfies in the shit. Like, he'll post like a picture of himself, and it's the like, yo, just go to his Instagram to see what I'm talking about. It's the weirdest. I never seen nobody do no shit like that. I've heard of plugging yourself and plugging your channel or plugging whatever it is you do, but it's just weird the way, like, bro, like, you want to be a model or some shit? Like, what's wrong with you?
You know what you call that, Julius? Remember that old saying, carifresco?
Exactamente. Es un carifresco. Es verdad. Like, it's the weirdest shit, bro. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you, bro? I don't know, man. That's
some weird shit.
The conversation that we're gonna have as fully grown adult men. Somebody background. Somebody.
Hustle, you need to be yourself.
Alright. That's you, Hustle, with the background mic. Alright.
My bad.
Alright. What I was going to say is, I have a question. Why is it that this generation or that people want to be famous for no reason?
Because they're lazy. They think that, you know, that it's owed to them. You know, they have like this self entitlement, and you know, like that's just this generation. Like, they do stupid shit. You know, you got this one dude who's like in his early 20s who won't talk to his mom because she don't have enough Twitter followers. It's stupid shit like that. I'm not joking. He was on. It was some shit on Dr. Phil. You can look it up. It's this weird ass dude. He's like in his early 20s. He will not talk to his mom because she don't have enough Twitter followers. So
I think it's too is also acceptance. You know, like these people, some of the, like most of these guys like that, like the H Money character, they don't have no real friends, right? And they don't have no real social skills. So to compensate with that, they do these outrageous things. They copy off of other people. They just try to create drama when there really shouldn't be any drama. But they're so focused on concentrating on other people who have talent, and they get jealous, and this jealousy turns into an obsession, and they're obsessed with becoming that kind of person or even more famous when it just ends up blow up in their face.
I agree
Right.
with you. Like, I don't like to, because I really like if like anybody that knows me outside of here knows that I really don't toot my horn, like my own horn. I don't like anybody that know I'm real fucking humble, right? Like generally speaking, I'm a very humble person. So I would not like to think of myself as someone that someone else envies, because that's like, bro, what the fuck were you with? Like, huh? Like, why you gonna envy me for? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm Joe Blow, I'm Joe Tomato Can. Like, you ain't gotta like do your thing, bro. Instead of wasting your fucking time, do your fucking thing. Cause I ain't got nothing. Well, I don't know. Maybe these guys can't get no pussy. That's the most thing I could think. Like, cause pussy changes shit. Like, if you out here getting your dick wet on a regular basis, you gonna be okay psychologically. Now,
Salute.
if you not getting your dick wet, yo, you gonna be wrapped so fucking tight, dog. Like everything is gonna bother you, dog. If you not out here getting that, that's that. I'll be thinking like, yo, the problem, and I'm gonna propose this in the next presidential election: government assisted vagina. It can happen.
Wow.
It can happen.
the ultimate stimulus package.
Gav.
Yo, I swear to God, government assisted vagina brought to you by the United States of America. Every American is entitled to at least one piece of pussy per year.
Now that
Per
right
year.
there, my friends, that, my friends, is the American dream.
USDA inspected.
Hey, but hey, but you ain't lying, because Julius, people have literally said that you are a member of traditional media. You know, they have like this you know, they don't have this like the reality to them is not real. Like they want to consider you just because you know, they're like giving you way more props than what
Not
is due to
deserved.
you. Yeah.
Say it. They giving me more props than I do, because I'm not a member of the mainstream media. What they're not saying is that I'm just like you, bro. Well, not really, but I don't have advantages. Like I have no advantages. I have my creativity. That's what I have. I have my creativity and my imagination. That's what I have.
This is
But
what
see,
Julius.
they envy that. They envy that creativity and like their way of like saying, well, the reason why you're making it and they're not making it is saying that you're part of traditional media, which is false. You're on the same playing field as us. It's just you're on another plane because of the level of creativity you do have, and I respect that.
And the thing is that these cats, they don't understand and realize the hard work that Julius does, or you do, or even a rival does to do their research,
I don't think
to get the cited sources, to get a coherent and explain a situation of boxes in a coherent manner, something that can be understood through across all boards, mostly all ages. And if you can't understand it, then theoretically you're probably a slow person, because this is an educated man giving you information, cited sources in a way that is entertaining. And
Yeah,
they
like
get
I'm
jealous of
not
it.
asking. I'm not like this. The funny shit, right? It's not like I'm asking anyone. Like really, like to me, it's a hobby. It's fun. It's fun because I'm gonna watch the boxing anyway. That's the reality of the shit. So because it's already playing into something that I'm gonna do anyway, like I'm gonna already watch the fights. I'm gonna already feel how I'm gonna feel. I'm gonna already keep up with the stories because I was already doing that anyway. The only thing I'm doing on the channel is a platform for it to be discussed openly. And motherfuckers want to turn that shit. If you notice, a lot of these people, which I say it all the time, they try to make it about them when, yo, we here for boxing. We not here for you. We not here for you, bro. We're here for boxing. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be uploading videos because I had a channel since 2013, but I didn't start uploading videos till later on. I think in 2015 or 2016, around there, towards the end. Like the fuck out of here. Like, yo, y'all motherfuckers gotta get some goddamn pussy. That's why I gotta start the government assisted vagina program. That you entitled to pussy.
Gav coming soon.
Gab coming soon to America.
I like how Gav, if you reverse it, it spells vag.
But see the genius? Do you see the genius?
I do.
It's
that'd be something crazy, Julie. If you get past that goes into congressional law, you'd be in the history books and the textbooks.
Listen, we let Americans put cigarettes in their mouth that cause them illnesses. We let Americans drink alcohol that cause them illnesses. But you telling me
FDA approved vagina? Let's go.
FDA approved this. Check. They get pap smears. They get their pussy looked at. You know, a pussy tune up. They rotate.
That's that gyno pussy.
Yeah, they rotate the tires on the pussy. You know what I'm saying? They make
120-point inspection.
Exactly. The pussy has brake fluid. The pussy.
you just see women on blocks inside of a fucking warehouse.
So there's a whole new meaning to Jiffy Lube right there.
It's what they long for, and the reason it's not a joke is what they long for is companionship. They long for companionship. That's why they do they go to the extremes that they go to be seen, to be heard, to be recognized. And it's like, bro, like all you doing is irritating the shit out of me because you're putting me in a position where I have to embarrass you. And I don't want to do that because I'm not on here to do that. But like the fuck. Irritating motherfuckers. Like, yo, get a fuck. Don't tell all right, let me calm down. Why would you want to be famous when you don't have a skill set to be famous for? Like, I don't want to be fucking famous for nothing. So you understand what I mean? Like, I'm not like, motherfucker, I ain't looking for nobody to give me nothing. Like, the fuck? Why?
I don't want to be famous either, bro. That shit's too much pressure.
Yeah, like motherfuckers always looking at you and they want to know what kind of flavor ramen noodles you eat. Like, oh, he eats beef flavor. He eat chicken flavor. So what?
And then the second that you have a difference of opinion, like, and I'm not even talking about boxing, I'm talking about just on anything. Like, let's say you have an iPhone and they're all about Android. Then it's like they want to give you shit about, like, they want to look at you like you're the scum of the earth just because you're not on the same platform as, and some people are that petty. You know, you like Coke, not Pepsi, and they're gonna be like, this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
real fast.
People are weird. There's a dude right now on YouTube that because he let his girlfriend have an OnlyFans account, everybody's calling him a simp, and it's like that's his relationship. Like they've been together for years, and she's just now making that shit.
I'm gonna tell you, I would not be cool because I'm fucking married, so obviously I don't go for that shit. I'm traditional, but I say that when I was younger. It would be joints that I fucked with then that I would let a joint if that shit was around to make us some cash. Like, oh, all you gotta do is show y'all her titties and I get paid. Yo, mama, show them your titties.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like me, I'm not about that either. I'm traditional as well. But the reality is that's that man's relationship. Why the hell are people so emotionally involved in shit that don't got nothing to do with them? He has his own personal life, but you know, he's a dude who has like I haven't checked recently, but I think he has like 7 million subscribers.
Yeah, shout out to my Manoid Dubs, man.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But you know, it's to me that's weird. It's like I don't care how many subscribers I have, I should be able to have the relationship that I have with my girlfriend or my wife or whoever, and it shouldn't make a difference to anybody. But that's how people are. Like they think they're entitled to your life just because you're a celebrity.
Yeah,
you know, I'll say this real fast. I want to say this real fast. Don't get her OnlyFans. It's not worth it. It's pretty crap.
Well, I wouldn't get OnlyFans for anybody.
No, this is what I'm gonna say. OnlyFans, if you understand the porn industry, right? I understand it because porn, all right? I understand.
You got diplomatic with that. You got diplomatic with that.
Because we can be honest with each other. We're among friends. OnlyFans allows these girls with these titties and these asses to get the money directly through them without getting jerked around by the porn industry. Like if you want to fuck your boyfriend on camera or whatever, she want to fuck her boyfriend and get paid off of that, she could get that cash. And you know what I'm saying? So it's cool. I dig it. If he want to let his joint be on there showing y'all her shit, that's his fucking problem. I don't even want to yo, but I don't even know who this person is. Like, I'm not gonna listen, I'm not gonna pay to see no titties, bro. I didn't get married to have to pay to see titties and ass. Like, no, like you bugging out. Like, after a certain age, certain shit gotta stop. If you did all your crazy shit like me when you was in your mid-20s or whatever, and your late teens, if you sold all your wild oats, you did all your crazy, wild, being stupid asshole shit. By the time you I don't got the energy for all that bullshit. Like, get out of here. Like, I did all that already. I don't gotta do none of that dumb shit. Fuck out of here. Like, so if he want to let his joint have her titties on camera for y'all, like, I'll say, look, if I was like, when I was in like 19, 20 something, if it was me, it was certain joints that I'm thinking like, yeah, if I was with them joints like in these times and I was that age, I'd be like, yo, ma, make an OnlyFans account and we could fuck with that shit and get this cash. Yo, that's money, bro. At the end of the day, hey, I'm the one that's fucking. Don't forget. I'm the one that's fucking. You the one that's watching. We ain't losing nothing. We getting money.
That's right.
We ain't losing nothing. What I'm losing, you watching me swim in this pussy, and that's what's going on. Am I wrong? No, I was gonna fuck her with or without a camera. But if we could get some money, y'all want to watch this shit? All right.
I think
that's just the honest. That's the brutal truth. Being brutally honest. That's all it is.
I think
it's providing the service for those who are lonely and by themselves.
Yeah. You know
yeah, but it's also providing. Look, the dude's getting called a simp. Let's put it like this. A lot of the guys who are on that OnlyFans are sending these girls messages like, "Oh, I wish I had you" and shit.
That's true. That's true.
Look, simping is real. Simping is real, right? But a lot of times it's people that use that word and call somebody that, and they only doing that on the internet because in real fucking life, like I know I'm not going to say who it is, God forbid, because he related to somebody that I know. And he the type of cat that get on the internet and say shit like that. But what he won't say is, Brody, you ain't got pussy and fuck.
Bro,
you need to worry about getting fucking laid. Because whatever you doing ain't working. Fuck out of here. And the dude is a bum. It's bums it's bums like that. They're like, yo, bro, you're not in a position that you entitled to your opinion as a human being. You are. But if we're completely honest with each other, who the fuck are you to call anybody anything? Look at how you doing in life. You're not in no position to do that. If motherfuckers, you on the internet talking about, oh, this and that, like he's one of these cats that like, yo, he got a lot of wild shit to say about a lot of wild shit. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'd be wrong if I told people about you. I would be wrong. I'm not gonna do that because I'm not petty. It's not in me to do that. But I would be wrong based on how you behave. I would be wrong if I told people like, yo, this dude can't get fucking laid, bro. Like no bitches want to touch this guy. So of course he gonna come on here and try to get y'all mad because he mad. Fuck out of here, man.
And that's where your stimulus package comes into play. So he won't be mad no more.
Get your gav.
Get your gav.
It's so funny. Like, you ever heard of the app Tag?
Oh yeah, it's kind of like Facebook.
Yeah, it's basically like, I don't want to put women on blast, but it's like basically, yeah, there's dudes on it too. Don't get me wrong, but there's basically a bunch of women that's just doing the everyday thing, like going to work, going to the grocery store, and a bunch of dudes just gifting them over and over again. And of course, they got mods, like we have mods, like they can give you like a bouncer status where you can just kick people out for being rude or stuff like that. And you hear people coming in and chat like every day between some like, man, these dudes weird, man, these dudes just simps. It's like you're literally on here to gift this chick every day.
Word up.
Are you saying gift or gif?
Like it's okay. It's called gifting. It's like they have like a currency thing where basically you gift like a dragon, and that dragon is worth like I don't know, like $100.
Battle, you come out with some of the weirdest
Battle,
shit I've
you
ever
know
heard
a
in
lot
my
about
life.
this shit.
Nah,
No,
look. I
like,
like Battle is like he know a lot of because I assume you're younger than me, right, Battle?
He's younger than me.
How old you, Battle? Because he's real mature.
23.
You real mature for your age. I shit you not. You real mature, and he know about a lot of shit. I would have never known about no shit like that, because that's where the world is going. Like that motherfuckers are dead ass pay to watch somebody go kill cantaloupes, go kill cantaloupes at the bodega, go
bro,
They got too much money.
these women doing
They got too
grocery
much money
shopping,
to
and
do
this guy comes in like, yo, let me give this girl the dragon $100.
Nah, look. If I'm being completely honest, I get on there just to troll. Like, I literally never gift. Like, I think there was like times I gifted by accident because they give you sometimes free gifts.
By accident. Yeah, okay.
They give you
Okay.
no, seriously. Like, they give you like free gifts sometimes, and then I'll give by accident. I'll go, okay, whatever.
I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question, Battle. Did you gift some lady a hamster at least, like a little hamster or a little gerbil?
What you gift? Was it like a hamster? Did you give her a koala bear? What was it? Did you give her a unicorn or a phoenix or some shit?
People are literally doing that.
I don't know, man. I miss hamsters.
You know what though? I just thought of something weird. Like, let's say some dude makes a profile. They call it Cisco. All right, they go in there. They see these guys gifting like low level shit, and they're like, "Y'all gonna make me unleash the dragon?" And then don't get that dragon right there, flexing on them. But he don't realize he's the biggest simp in the room.
Yeah, but you know what the shit is? Look, I'm gonna say this too, right? It go back to what Lil Wayne said, and I'm not for it. Like, I'm not for it. I've never been one of those. Never. But it ain't tricking if you got it. So if you one of them cats, like, you got wild bread to blow, you got money to play, man, you could throw a bitch a hundo. Like, here, bitch, here's a hundo. Like, ooh, that's gonna make her fucking day. Like, ooh, here's a hundo. That's if you got it. It's simping when you compromise something. That's literally what makes it simping. You either compromising your finances or you're compromising your integrity as a man. And like, yo, for all that ass you kissing over here on Facebook or Instagram or wherever, that bitch is not gonna fuck you, bro. So what is the point of your comment? What is the point? What are you doing? You're not gonna get nothing for that. And then God forbid, if you do got a cuff and she see the shit you posted, you're gonna look like a retard. Like, yo, you had pussy at home. You need to work on that pussy that you got at home so you could get it. Stop worrying about what you brought.
Yeah, they'll be spending money on them bitches online and not spending no money on the bitch at home.
Word.
Yeah. That is weird. So but then again,
everybody should be like Christian. What's his name? Cristiano Ronaldo. I keep getting his name.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He pays his girlfriend like $100K a month.
Hey, and you know what? I'm gonna say Cristiano has it. With Cristiano's walk of life, God bless him. He's a world-renowned athlete, highly paid. What the fuck does that? That's his life and that's his relationship. Now you bitches out here shopping at Walmart. Don't think you gonna get that. Like, ain't nobody out here trying to give you $100,000 for what? For pussy? It's cheaper pussy out here. It's bargain prices. Like, let's barter. You got pussy 50% off. All right, let me get pussy 50% off. Like, the fuck,
bro. For real though, every one of us here has gotten pussy with the dollar saver menu at McDonald's, and that's a fact.
That's true though. True. Those are those high school / college days. Like, if you in college, by BMCC is the fucking McDonald's. Walk a joint into the Mickey D's, just like, yo, we really here to chop it up. We ain't here to eat. It's fucking McDonald's. Like, we ain't in McDonald's to eat, bro. Like, we hungry, but this ain't a restaurant. Like, if we want to eat, it's real restaurants. You take a joint at McDonald's, you put your finger in her brain and start touching shit and just figure her out, get her rhythm down, and you good to go. You're good to go. You're all right. It's better shit to do than simp. Am I against simping? No, it don't got nothing to do. It's like anything else. It don't got nothing to do with me. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. If you feel that's gonna get you somewhere, go ahead. I can't do it. Like, what the fuck? Ooh, like get the fuck out of here, bro. Like that shit ain't about nothing. You out here making these bitches get big heads. That's why bitches is be acting the way they be acting now, cause of y'all simps. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, but we just live in a strange time right now. I remember a couple years
Yep.
ago, I saw a video on YouTube. All right, and it was like this fucking robotic sex head. It's just the head, and the dude said it's gonna. This was years ago, but the dude says when upon release it was gonna be like $8,000. I'm like, damn, like you could buy some real pussy for less than that.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck would you spend 8,000? That's some expensive ass head right there. That's just
You
for
could
the
get an
head.
escort for a few weeks for that shit.
Bro, $8,000 for a blowjob? That's
You can get 80 hooker sessions at $100.
Yep.
I can't relate to spending that money because we had the jump offs back then.
Get though. Like, how you gonna spend $8,000 for a fucking blowjob of all things? Like, really? Like,
Just get a girlfriend and tell her you've got $8,000 to spend. She's gonna get with you.
yeah, like that's a down payment on a little Toyota Corolla. Get you a little Toyota Corolla.
When I saw that shit, I was like, who the hell is this being marketed to? Because anybody with that kind of money would be stupid to spend $8,000 on a sex head just because they could talk to you after it sucks you off or some shit.
Yo, real fast, gents. Black and Brown saying he doesn't know what a simp is. Would anyone like to define it for him?
All right,
it's like spending 50K on an outfit.
Yo, one
baby.
at a time. One at a time.
All right, a simp. You know what a pimp is, right? Black and Brown. The S in simp is for a sucker. You're a sucker. Like you trying to be a pimp, but you a sucker. So you'll lavish comments on girls that don't want you. You'll be like you can't really like. You don't have the ability to poly with a joint to just get her to come up out them drawers. You gotta like be a sucker. Like you gotta be mad nice and it's God. I don't know how to describe it, gentlemen. One of y'all take.
It doesn't mean squirrels in my pants. If you're wondering.
all you gotta do is go to an attractive.
Doesn't even need to be
in the
attractive.
YTBC.
Yeah.
Since we're in the YTBC, just go to any channel in the YTBC of a female who is at least somewhat attractive, and
doesn't even need
look
to
in
be
her
attractive.
comment section. That's true. She doesn't even necessarily have to be attractive, but you look in her comment section, and you see these guys who are like, "Oh, I love the way you talk boxing, beautiful." Those are simps.
Yes. Like I'm gonna say this, and this is not simple. This is not simping. I genuinely admire Michelle Joy Phelps in a professional way, like because she did that by herself. I ain't gonna say that, like I ain't gonna be running around. But simping would be if I go to her channel and I'm like, "Oh, you're the most beautiful woman ever. I love the way your hair moves when you talk back. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?"
Look, Michelle Joy Phelps is the perfect example. Go on to her Instagram. I see guys saying, "Oh my god, hashtag the queen of boxing, and you're the most beautiful woman ever. I wish I had you." You see that every day. Or like, "Oh my god, you are the whole world." What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
And be honest with me. Am I simping when I say that I admire her work ethic?
Her work ethic can't be questioned because you're talking professionally.
Well, this is what I mean. This is a self-made person. That's what I admire about this lady. That she got into the game and she actually got a job to where she could travel the world watching fucking boxing. Like that's a dream job, bro. So I admire it. But is that simping though?
No, that's not simping. That's like just because you could do the same thing for a guy, like just be like, you know what, I respect his work ethic. You know, he's living the dream. You know what I'm saying? Like you could say the same thing and it wouldn't be weird. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be like, "Oh, I love the way you talk boxing, beautiful," to her and then to a guy and it not be weird. You know what I'm saying?
This is the difference, right? Watch this. This is the difference. Julius, I think you're very good at editing your videos and I admire that, right? All right? I admire that. Julius, The way you edit your videos is almost as beautiful as your eyes.
Oh my
See the
God.
difference?
Yeah, that would be some
Uh,
homoerotic simping right there. But it
That's called
typically happens
simping.
with women.
All right, 47.
Mark, was that
47 put it in a way that I could understand. Admiration is not subservience, and I guess that's what accents that it's simping. That the person is subservient to whoever they talking about. Like, oh my God, I want to drink your bath water. Like shit, like weird shit. Like, all right, bro. Like, you just want to.
Yeah, there were people buying chicks' bathwater and getting STDs off of it a few months ago.
Yeah, they deserve that shit though.
If I could say something, I was just gonna add. I was gonna say, like he said, 47. It's intellectual admiration, and this is what a lot of women don't get. You know, of course, a beautiful woman knows she's beautiful from the day she's freaking born.
Exactly.
You know, she's the cutie patootie. You know, her father told us, her mom said, she hears this all the time. She don't want to hear that. She want to hear how is she doing as a job, as a mother, or as somebody, a waitress or something. How is she doing intellectually? Pick her brain. It's not about always physical. It's not about that.
Not like, yo, look.
Intellectual.
I'm gonna tell you something. It was times when I was younger that I would pull a joint that at least at that time I felt was out of my league, right? And it would just be by talking to them, like just talking to them, like figuring their ass out, and it would just be like regular talk to where they could let their guard down. And bear in mind, I'm not trying to get them to let their guard down. I'm just talking shit, being me, because that's what I do. I go up, talk shit, whatever. So it don't gotta be awkward. We could say what up to each other whenever we cross paths, because that was always my thing. Like, I don't want to. If I gotta see you more than once, or I gotta see you regularly, I don't want it to be awkward. So I'm gonna chop it up with you. That way we comfortable enough to greet each other if we see each other somewhere else. And that shit works, bro. Talk your shit. Worst shit that's gonna happen is bitch ain't gonna like you, but she probably didn't like you already. At least you found out. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Motherfuckers is weirdos out here. Like, it's like they scared. It hurt them that a bitch don't like them. I know this might come as news to a lot of people, but some people don't like you, bro. You know, there's broads out there that don't. Some of them, they don't like you. It's not the end of the world. Move on to the next. It's lots of them, especially when you're in college.
And a piece of advice: there's a lot of women out there. Not all women, but a lot of women out there. And straight up, the only thing that they really need, straight up, is someone who'll actually like listen to them. Even if you fake it, you can get pussy.
Yeah, but
especially a good-looking one though.
Because
they get compliments all the time.
But let's not be misogynistic, because I'm not trying to make it seem like, oh,
that's not misogynistic though. It's true.
No, in a way, it's like, oh, we're limiting the male-female interaction to sexualizing it. It's like, nah. There's very fulfilling friendships also. Very fulfilling friendships.
Yes, there is.
Very fulfilling relationships. And it's like, yo, all you gotta do is talk. You ain't gotta be like, oh my God, the way your hair smells. It's like, oh my God, like the fuck? Like, man, the fuck? Like, you could just tell a bitch, yo, you smell mad good. That's good enough. And you ain't gotta still stand there after that, like, you smell mad fucking good, B. And that's good enough. Motherfucker wants to sit there. Oh, you're like Aphrodite in the sunset of the beaches of the trop. Like, man, shut the fuck up.
But like, on the real though, like when you say stuff like that, and then people are like, it's misogynistic because you're like primitive. You're making the relationships between men and women primitive, right? Does that? Why is it only misogynistic? Wouldn't it also be misogynistic?
I think when people say stuff like that, like
because it means that I have a hate for both. If I'm hating on
but seriously, I think that's a problem and another problem. I think that's a problem of if someone calls you misogynistic for saying something like that, then it just means they're not attracted to you. Like, like I'm pretty sure, like if like if you're freaking Michael B. Jordan and you come out and say some stuff like that, women gonna be like like they gonna feel it. It's gonna be kind of lame to feel it because it's Michael B. Jordan. But if it's a regular Joe Smo, then it's that's weird.
Even if it's something that under normal circumstances would be deemed as inappropriate, if depending on who it's coming from, that's what alters how they gonna take it. Like, or if they know the dude, he fit or whatever, he got a lot of cake, he out here, he's the man, whatever, and he say something that would otherwise be inappropriate, they'll give that motherfucker a pass. But the reason I say that certain shit is misogynistic because it's like a lot of times if you talking about something, you don't limit the male-female interaction, the dynamic, to just fucking abroad. Like, nah, it's more to it than that. Like, it's more going on than just that, and that's kind of rude. That would be like if I did videos about female athletes, and I'm talking more about how they look than what they do. That's misogyn. That's like belittling what's actually going on. Like, bro, like you can't just be talking about their ass all the time. Like the fuck, bro. Like if you here to talk about like the mic guy, you know, like, are you trying to talk about female boxing or are you trying to talk about yourself? Which one is it? Because you keep putting your fucking selfies in all these fucking pictures that you be posting. Like, are you talking about them or are you just using this as a way to post a selfie of yourself? Because that's what it looked like. I view certain shit as being misogynistic because it always goes back to fucking abroad. Nah, there's more stuff going on though besides that.
By the way, when did this start happening with men taking selfies and uploading it onto IG and stuff? Like what I'm talking about, like, is men taking like these portrait images and doing these cute little duck pouts like women. That's what I'm talking. Like that shit's weird, bro. Like
it is though. It is.
Nearly every good, like from what I know, if you're a guy, you just if you're taking a picture, it's a picture that's been taken of you. Not you whip up your phone and you're like, "Hey, how you doing?" Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, you're right though. No, you're right. I mean, and that happens. It's just that this is this generation. Like, I can't speak for nobody. It's a different generation. Like, look. Sometimes you take a selfie because the haircut was a good haircut, but you got guys that like they do that shit all fucking day, every week, every fucking month. Like, bro, all right, it's your face, bro. It's not going nowhere. I don't think. The fuck you want to look at it like? Fuck, like I don't understand. I don't understand what's supposed to happen. Like, it's for validation at the end of the day, and that's what it's for. Keep it a bean. If you over here taking pictures of yourself by yourself and you're uploading them to a social media platform, there is a level of validation that you're seeking because you're exposing that to the community. You want the community to see it. You put it up there so they can see it. So it's validation that the guys is looking for. Well, I'm still cute. I'm cute. I got a nice head. Like, all right, bro. So go get some pussy then. I ain't mad at you. Go get some pussy then, man. All right? Do your thing. I ain't mad at nobody that want to, you know, it's your life, bro. Live it how you want to live it. Some people have fish. I don't understand owning fish, you know? I don't understand. Like, bro, I'm not buying fucking fish. I can't pet a fish, you know? But some people have fish. It's their life.
If I'm being completely honest, when it comes to Instagram, if I'm being like truly honest, I don't really follow any women. I follow like a couple of people from school, and most of them are boxers. Because I just can't sit there and just admire somebody's pictures from afar. I can't do that. Like I remember back in the days, yeah, I was young in middle school. I used to do that, but I grew up. I was like, this is weird. Like I can't just sit here and admire somebody's picture. Go ahead.
I follow them. I follow fit girls. Like I could admire that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, like if we're gonna be honest with each other, look, I follow Mia Khalifa. She's still my favorite.
Yeah,
porn.
I ain't gonna lie.
She's not even in porn anymore, but I just got to look at that ass sometimes. I just want to see
it. She I mean, I don't like her attitude. Like, I mean, some people might like her face and stuff like that. I just don't like her attitude.
I could understand that she seems fucking annoying. No, honestly.
No, I get it though, but like, you go on.
You don't watch her
battle going on to like porno, bro. I can see him going on. And it's like, yo, she's giving him too much sass, bro. Get the fuck out of
here. Or he had to turn the shit off. Like, you know what? You fucked it up, Mia. You fucked it up. You fucked it up.
Man, who the fuck do you think you are talking to him like this? Shut up and do it yourself.
Yo, I'm just saying though, like this, I don't know. It's just that I don't like her personality, bro. It's just like I'm like, like I can't, like I don't know how to explain it. It's just that I just didn't like her personality. That's why I just didn't follow her.
All right, can I say this? Look, Virtuoso, I respect your opinion. I do. I'm gonna just say that I have a weakness for women from the Middle East, the Persian looking. I have a weakness, like it's mad exotic to me. Like a friend of mine, he's got a weakness, or what they call it, a fetish. He's got a fetish for Asian women. He loves Asian women, bro. Now mine is Middle Eastern and Egyptian and shit like that. That's like my shit. Like, and she Lebanese or some shit.
Yeah, she's Lebanese. There's beautiful Afghan women out there and Iranian women, man. The eyes, bro. That look in the eyes, bro.
Yeah, man.
I like Colombian women when they not so blown up, but. And I mean like blown up, like surgery, like, because it's a bunch of women like that's from how you pronounce it, Medellin or Medellin?
I don't fucking know, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Basically,
I'm Dominican. I'm not Colombian. I don't know what the fuck they got going over there aside from coke. There's a lot of coke.
I mean, but Colombian women are really like, they look good. Like once you meet you a couple, you're gonna be like infatuated with them. Like it's just like something different.
Remember, I'm Spanish, so when I hear Colombian, I'm like, give me a Brazilian. Fuck that. Give me a Brazilian or fucking
Yo, but bro, when you start talking South America to me, like I start thinking of Venezuelan girls, man. I know I've met a few Venezuelan girls.
They've got very nice,
bro.
very nice. Because I've met Colombian women, right? Like I haven't met the same kind that you have on Battle, but a lot of the ones I met were shaped like a TV remote. So it's like, oh yeah, Colombian, but okay. Shaped like a TV remote. So like, yeah.
Yo, but that's okay, bro. Because like you go in for the kill, next thing you know, you got Channel 5.
Oh,
that has been some. It's been some like shit. Like it's different joys for everybody. Mia, it's something about Mia. I just like her fucking face. Like, cause she don't have an ass, and I'm a leg guy. I'm not even a titty guy. I'm a leg guy. Like the bottom half is my half, but it's her face that I like. Her face and her hair and her eyebrows. That's what makes her attractive to me. She got
that
big
gets
titties
me too, bro.
She got big titties though. She does have big titties. I'm not a titty guy though.
This is how you know that Julius has gotten older. He's gotten from the primitive state and he's gone to the intimate state. He needs that eye contact. He needs that intimate connection. This is how you know he's an older man.
Yeah, it's her eyes and her face that get me. Like, cause a lot of bitches got ass, a lot of bitches got titties, a lot of bitches got that shit. But the face is like, her face is real fucking nice. I like her fucking face. But shit, no, that's
like Mia Khalifa's face, because bro, like that nose looks detachable, fam.
Bro, I told you, everybody likes different shit. Like I got a lot of friends. They're really into Asian broads. I don't got nothing against them. It's just it don't do for me what it do for them. Like they crazy over them. I'm like, man, nah, I'm good. Nah, weird.
Yeah, bro. Everybody into something different. Like
yeah. Everybody likes.
There's probably some dude listen to us like, why are these guys talking about these women? Like when he's there with like a 400-pounder, you know? Like, that's what he likes. No, it's not a joke though, because it's what he likes. No, leave him to it.
No,
we need more Terrence Crawfords in the world.
It's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, like shit. I ain't mad at them, man. You know what I'm saying? You like your big joints and skin. Like some folks, they like skinny joints. That's the other thing. Me is skinny as shit. That's not my speed, but some people like skinny joints. I'm not really into that. Like, bitch look like a wire hanger. Yeah.
I can't do skinny. Hell no.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I don't mind skinny. It's not bad to me, you know.
No, I need something. It is
for me, man. When girls are too skinny, man, I feel like I'm gonna light a fire when I'm on them.
Yeah, like you hug them and you can feel their clavicle and their collarbone.
Bro, it's like nails on a chalkboard. Stop! Just stop.
Your arms and stuff. It's like you're going in for a hug and there's a lot of air between your arms. Like you gotta squeeze the shit out. Like the fuck? Like the fuck? It's like a bag of Lay's chips. You open, it's a lot of air in that shit.
Jesus. Oh man.
That's what it's like. It's like a lot of fucking air. Like yo, where's the food? Like, where's the food? Like,
at least if they're skinny, they gotta have an ass or something. Like the food has to be going somewhere.
Yeah. Catch this excerpt on the boxing memes on Ringo EQ's Insta.
Yeah, it's gonna be there. It is gonna be there. We upload the best parts. But it's just and I noticed there's people out there they like slim joints. Nothing against it, and I'm not gonna body shame them neither. Nah, that's a slim joint. It's slim joints out there. Like Carrie Hilson is a slim joint that I like. Carrie Hilson, she's slim, but she ain't really skinny. Got a big bottom half. Good stuff. Nice boobs. But it's just stuff out here.
If you're slim, you have to have a bottom half for me. Like you have to at least have an ass.
Yeah, like the fuck you get that.
Thick thighs save lives, man.
They do though. They do. That's how we all got here, man. Because of thighs, because of big thighs. That's how we all got here. That's how we all here as humans. But how the fuck did we get to this subject?
I don't know, bro. Like I really actually don't know how this segued. Oh, this started because of Battle on Tags. This was Battle's fault.
No, because I think it was either you or
we
Julius
started
talking
with
about
Sims.
pictures of guys.
No, we started with Sims, right? We started with Sims. Then Battle got into tags and laying down the dragon on people like fucking needles and heroin and shit. And then next thing we know, we're chopping it up about Mia Khalifa, different races, and like bitches being too skinny.
Yeah.
Wait. But you was the one who mentioned the thumb like the pictures of the guys taking the selfies, and then I think
that happened after. That happened after the simping. That happened after.
You said give your hair to a skinny girl and end up with bone marrow in your mouth. Chill, B. Yo, Ty and Booth is gonna get himself fucked up, man. He gotta stop talking shit. I heard Anthony Joshua kicked him the fuck out of his gym or something.
Yeah, that was a while ago though. Yeah, he gonna get his ass kicked soon. He'll get his ass kicked soon.
Bro, O'Hara, the shit he's giving O'Hara is the funniest shit, bro.
But you know
O'Hara's a walking. He's walking trouble. He finds trouble with everybody. Literally everybody.
Who's out here cooking and shit?
Is it like he just talk crazy to everybody, or is it just like
everybody? Like if there's anything on Twitter that's controversial, you guarantee O'Hara will be in the middle of it.
Yeah. But I don't
think
he
does it on purpose though, because he's got his platform not from being a good fighter, from just talking shit.
Yeah,
he's got fights from just talking shit.
Yeah, I know people who know him just because he did that black women video.
Yeah, he's done, but let's be honest, he wouldn't be known just for his boxing skills though. So he's done well.
Yeah, exactly.
He's done it the right way.
He's
and the funny thing is though, Toyan, he wouldn't be known for just his boxing skills because nearly a lot of people haven't even seen Toyan fight. A lot of people haven't even seen the dude fight. They haven't even seen him fight Eubank. Like, and if you think about it, Toyan's more famous than O'Hara now.
Yeah. Or for shit he say, and he gets. I mean, like he really gets good views on YouTube, just sitting there drinking wine and repeating himself.
Like, Julius, don't lie to the public. He ain't drinking no wine. He's drinking wine coolers, bro.
Eddie Hearn, I haven't heard a promoter in anybody's mouth. Not heard one Eddie Hearn.
Who? Say it again, Pedro.
Say that again.
I haven't heard any promoter on anybody's mouth more than I heard Eddie Hearn.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say that Eddie Hearn's the most talked about promoter? Is that what you're trying to say?
No. Don King is not relevant right now.
So, no. I'm talking about in the modern boxing community.
Other than Bob Arum. Wait. Not Bob Arum's not technically a promoter, is he?
No, he's a promoter.
Okay, well, yeah, as of right now.
Yeah, nobody's talked about more than Eddie right now.
But it's because this is what I like that Eddie Hearn does. He's going for transparency with the boxing community by explaining every situation in detail to the media. That's what he's doing. And in him becoming a personality in the eyes of the media, that also gives a profile boost to all his fighters because you were Eddie Hearn fighter. Oh, you were Matchroom fighter. Just because, just off of him doing that, it polarizes the situation enough that you actually get a profile boost just for being an Eddie Hearn fighter.
And the thing with Eddie also, he entertains the bullshit on Twitter with those fighters, like O'Hara Davis, who's two or three weights below Fowler. He's still entertaining a fight because of a Twitter beef, and he's entertaining that. So, Yeah, but this is my point. That's why one of the reasons I like Eddie, because he entertains what the public wants. It's still a bullshit fight, but he entertains it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in the meantime, even if the fight never happens, he builds two different profiles at the same time.
Exactly. Yep.
He's a good and I'm not saying it to be nice. He's a really good promoter, dog. Like he's a very good promoter, because promoters need to take a more active role with the fans. If you want the fans' money, the fans got to get to know you. If they like you, they'll give you their money. Like, hey, it's a matchroom card. I'll pay for a good matchroom card. I like Bob. When Bob was talking about Mikey and Loma, I like Bob. He talks shit. Loma, fuck him up. That shit is still up there. He literally said that shit though. He'll bait the shit out of him. He's fucking crazy, dog. It's something about seeing an old.
Well, how I knew Eddie Hearn was, it was like a video every single day about him lying about something.
Yeah, but what did he lie about though, bro? That's
it's a narrative that he's lying.
That was mostly just people giving their opinion on what he said and calling it lies. It doesn't mean it was like. There's very. I think there's only one thing I've caught him on that I know was a lie.
What? Does he contradict himself?
He contradicts himself. Everybody
contradicts himself. But whether he lies, whether it's a lie is a different thing. Because it's all right saying one thing, and then the situation changes, and then you contradict yourself on it.
Yeah, look. One thing that I see that people claim that he lied about is that, Joshua wanted to fight in the UK with Wilder, and we're not going to have that fucking conversation. I'm just using an example. But that Joshua wanted to fight in the UK, and then all of a sudden he's okay to fight in America against, Jarrell Miller / Andy Ruiz. And it's like, bro, that's not a lie. At that time, they weren't in bed with DAZN. DAZN had not debuted in America. DAZN is what made it possible for him to get the guaranteed money he would need to come over here. Because before, if he would have came over here, he wasn't going to get the money over here, and they can guarantee him that money. Yeah, he's free to go where the fuck he wants, including America. But that's not a lie.
The only time I seen him lie was when he said something later on that completely proved himself wrong on something. It was to do with Eubank, Kelbrook, and Golovkin.
Oh yeah.
And he said that they had been negotiating that with the Eubanks. They had been negotiating that contract for 8 weeks, right? But then he said that they were only given that contract 2 weeks before giving it over to Kell Brook, and they only had a 2-week deadline. So he lied about them negotiating on the contract with the Eubanks for 8 weeks. He did lie about that.
Yeah, because I remember they said
I remember that
when Brook took the fight, at least the initial story was that Brook had taken it on a couple of days' notice. That's what I remember. That the Eubank situation fell through. From that, they offered it to Brook. That's how I remember the story.
Yeah, the Eubanks was taking too long. He said like the Eubanks were just messing about, so then he offered it to Brook.
But he had that contract. What Chris was saying is, Chris Senior, that Eddie had that contract for 6 weeks, and then give it for us to go through until 2 weeks before the deadline, right? And Eddie Hearn was saying, no, we had it for 8 weeks and we were negotiating, and then he said that they only had 2 weeks 6 months later.
But what about the stuff about Senior's demands? Because as far as I know, Senior fucked up the fight. He wanted to.
But Senior had two. I get that Senior fucked up the fight, but those negotiation periods started with 2 weeks. Eddie said it was 8 weeks. That's all I'm talking about. It has nothing to do with why the fight fell through or anything. I'm talking about Eddie lying about the timeline.
All right. All right. Yeah, I mean, like I said, all the Eddie Hearn is the liar stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm not. If the guy lied about something, please tell me, what it was. Because as far as everything else, it all checks out. Said Anthony,
like he said.
He said Josh, he wanted to unify. He did. He said he wanted Katie Taylor to unify. She did. Like, what is he lying about, bro?
He is one of the most transparent promoters out there. He actually tells you exactly what's going on. Does he contradict himself at times? Yeah, but for the most part, he tells you what he wants for his fighters and what his fighters want, and they normally happen. That normally happens for his fighters.
Yeah. Honestly, they were saying. Bear in mind, and this I know y'all not into women's boxing as much as I am. I understand, but bear in mind, you have people saying, "Oh, Eddie Hearn is protecting Katie from Amanda." Then why the fuck is he still making Amanda offers? The shit y'all talking about don't make sense. If he's protecting one from the other, then why did he give the other one a deal? That don't make sense, bro. Why is he negotiating the fight? Why were they about to fight before this shit went down? It's stupid shit. Like, bro, y'all just be saying shit to say. Y'all don't like that guy because he made the Heyman hallucination, the Heyman illusion evaporate. That's why y'all don't like that guy. Because he came over here, he fucked the game up, and he did that. He did. Because you over here giving Mikey Garcia $7 million for Jesse Vargas. That's crazy.
Well, I don't understand the narrative that he protects fighters because, especially in the UK, these prospects fight each other and they lose their own quite early on in their careers by fighting each other just on the British scene. So, if you're going to protect a fighter, you wouldn't put him into hard fights on the British scene. You'd just pad the record until they get to world level.
Yeah.
When he doesn't do that, he puts all. Look at Fitzgerald versus Fowler. Put those two undefeated fighters together. Dillian White, Joshua, put those in together. Quigg Frampton. There's so many fighters who have gone on to be world level fighters who he's put in at early stages of the career against people at British level.
It's true. I noticed that, and I think we discussed it here on the channel, that as far as fights across the Atlantic Ocean, you're more likely to see two undefeated prospects that are promising, emphasis on promising, than you would in America. In America, they'll guide those two kind of guys away from each other. Whereas in the UK, you'll see Dillian White versus Anthony Joshua. You'll see Daniel Dubois versus Joe Joyce. Over
Can't
here,
watch James DeGale. You'll see Scott Fitzgerald, Anthony Fowler.
And then what's the dude name?
Isaac
Chilemba. Isaac Chilemba and what was the guy? Lawrence Okoli.
Lawrence Okoli, yeah.
No. I'm sorry, not Isaac Chilemba. What's the other guy's name?
Isaac Chamberlain.
Isaac
Chamberlain versus.
Sorry about that. I got his last names confused.
Yeah. There's only like one more kind of like cruiserweight domestic match that they could really make for Lawrence now at this
that's
stage.
Okoli versus
Riakpar. Yeah. And Okoli,
but those two are very similar fighters, though. They literally have the same style.
Yeah, he's just a much better version of them.
Yeah, they have the exact same style. Like they don't tend to really box. They just tend to look for the right hand, and if they're not in range, they'll just clinch.
Yeah,
I get that, but Okoli, he actually does subtle shit in the clinch. He does subtle shit getting you into the clinch.
He works in the clinch. He does work in the clinch, but
Riakpar just grabs hold of you and prays, bro.
I'm gonna put
Riakpar was lucky against Willem Smith. I thought he lost that fight.
Who heard yesterday's show where Mike?
I knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do it.
Let him go. I can't hear the man.
I don't know. Go on.
Hey, Battle. This was Battle's contention. I'm just being fair to Battle. Battle feels that Mike Tyson is nowhere near as good an inside fighter as he's made out to be, because as far as fighting in the clinch or fighting out of the clinch, he's not that good at it. That's what he said yesterday.
Okay.
Now, Mark, how do you feel about that?
I'd love to hear the logic behind it to understand where he's coming from.
Battle, the floor is yours.
Okay, so look, this whole conversation started, and I think people was trying to say that I said Mike Tyson wasn't a great inside fighter.
I don't care about what other people thought or what they thought of your opinion. Explain your opinion to me.
I know. I'm just giving context. So I'm saying that what I thought was he's not as good as inside fighter as what people give him credit for, because I equated inside fighting to fighting in the clinch. That's mostly what I thought it was. But we got into a discussion.
What is inside fight? What is inside fighting, Battle?
I mean, I guess you can define it how you want, but I think it's relatively close quarters combat. Like, not just two people are close together in a fighting, but within a sense, like they're shoulder to shoulder, glove to glove.
Okay. And that's the only form of inside fighting.
Oh, I did. All right, I disagree, Mark, because my At least
No,
what
no,
I.
I was asking him the question. I wasn't making a statement.
Okay.
And that's the only form. Is that the only form of inside fighting?
See, like yesterday, I believe what true inside fighting was fighting like in the clinch. That's what I thought it was, but you can define it differently if you want.
Well, I'm not going to define it differently. I'm going to go from what the definition is, and it is defined differently. You've defined it differently from the original definition. So, yeah, inside fighting is when people are fighting on the inside in all proximities.
I mean,
Whether
there's
it's
no
defensive, offensive,
Let's
finishing, clinching.
Let's go around the room. Let's go around the room. I'll start with myself. As far as I know, inside fighting is fighting within arm's reach. When you're in the pocket, within arm's reach. So your James Toney, your Bernard Hopkins, your Andre Ward, they're fighting on the inside. Your Canelo Alvarez, he's fighting on the inside. Even though they're not in a phone booth to where they're glove to glove, head to head, toe to toe, shoulder to shoulder, it's still infighting because you're within arm's reach. That's as far as I know. That's infighting. All right, Eric, what is your definition?
Yeah, mine's exactly the same. As long as you're in range, you both fighters are in range to get hit, but slipping punches and throwing and countering. That's inside fighting for me.
All right. Crip Blood King Mieta Trimitario.
Yeah, the same. You know, when the two guys are within arm's reach, you know, and I mean anything that happens within that distance, you know, neither guy's using, you know, a height advantage to stay out of the other guy's reach. To me, that's inside fighting.
All right, actual facts, infighting. What is your definition of infighting? All right, actual facts is not here. We're gonna bring D in, but we know what D gonna say. All right, hold up. D, do you want to pick up where was that?
Man, I was on here yesterday fucking with Battle Rifle. No, Mike Tyson, look, he's a good inside fighter. I ain't messing with Battle today because Battle thought I was fucking with him yesterday.
I'm not fucking with him. I'm not fucking with. I thought about what he said, and I thought about it like I see how he got there. I see how he got to that conclusion, though. They're like, well, yeah, that is infighting, and that is a skill in infighting. So it's provocative. It's like I see where you got. I see how you got there. It's just I'm wondering, is everybody's definition of infighting the same? Because as far as I know, like I said, infighting is when you're fighting within arm's reach, when you're in the pocket.
Right. Well, I'm more on the line of like where Mark was going to, which is where I came. I came with that yesterday, and I was asking Battle, you know, like I explained it. The clinching part is like one piece of the pie when you talk about inside fighting, but there's other pieces of the pie if you understand. Mm-hmm. So I get how he got there too, and that's what I was explaining to him yesterday. I get what you're saying, but you just have to consider everything else that's involved in inside fighting, and because a fighter may lack in one area concerning inside fighting doesn't mean he's not a great inside fighter. He may be great at all the other areas, which still makes him a great inside fighter. You know what I mean? So that's just how I felt about it. There's more factors than just fighting in or out of the clinch.
All right.
Which Mike was good in that sense as well, which I explained and broke down yesterday. Because once he started firing off hooks to the body and uppercuts, that was fighting in and out of the clinch, and he did that extremely well. So, I mean, I ain't gonna go there though.
Mark, back over to you.
Hold on.
I think Mike was a great inside fighter. That's what I think. I think he was a great inside fighter.
I knew once McGregor was mentioning who was it, Isaac Okoli, or what's his name?
Isaac Chamberlain and Lawrence Okoli.
You was mentioning that, and you were saying that he's really crafty in the clinch. I knew you was gonna get a flashback.
Yeah.
Look, I'll give a simple definition. Fighting on the inside is fighting on the inside. Anything that's within what I'd consider past the forearm.
Yeah.
If you're within elbow proximity, perfect example of inside fighting is James Toney.
Yeah.
James Toney is pretty much him. When he got into the inside, these guys are perfect inside fighters.
Yeah. It's just I felt that in the heavyweight division, it is a little different. These guys ain't lightweights. These guys ain't welters. They're not middleweights. They do have different body types. So certain shit you'd see from a welterweight, maybe you don't see it from a heavyweight. But as far as heavyweights go, Mike was one of the better inside fighters, one of the great ones.
Him, Holyfield, Ball when he fought on the inside, they were all great inside fighters.
Yeah,
he didn't want me to use Bo yesterday.
No, it's not. It's that I knew you liked Bo, so I wanted you to give me another example because I knew you.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm just playing with you.
If I were to give an example of two fighters fighting on the inside for the majority of a fight, I'd ask people to go watch George Benton versus Ruben Hurricane Carter.
Mm.
Yeah, I seen that fight. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. And I was just talking about Georgie Benton yesterday because we were talking about how Oliver McCall. You was saying that we was talking about Oliver McCall and his loss to Lennox Lewis, how he had a mental breakdown, and how he might supposedly come back to fight.
What now at this age?
No. Because you remember you were saying that we was just spitballing. We were talking about people we don't want to see come back and fight. And I was
okay.
Oliver McCall is still fighting.
Yeah, he had a fight though. He had a fight.
Yeah.
He had a fight.
He's active. He's actually active. It's not even that he had a fight. He's active.
That's not safe, man. I mean, he's never been knocked down, I don't think, but that's not safe at all.
No, it's not. But Oliver's a tough. Like, if anybody's tough enough to be that fucking age and still fighting, it's Oliver McCall.
Well, Oliver McCall is 55.
All right.
He had a fight in May last year, and he fought in 2018. He had two fights from November to May. So he's fighting once every 6 months, and then he was going to have a fight this year, and then that shit got changed. He's 55, bro, and he's still fighting.
Yeah.
And by the way, he won those two fights.
That's crazy. He even still
and one of those dudes had a winning record.
Tyson fighting again. You hear about Tyson trying to come out of retirement?
Oh yeah.
Yo, Hustle, mute yourself, bro.
Oh no, I'm good. Somebody was just asking me a question. But I remember Oliver Cole was around here where I'm from a long time ago, back in the late 90s when he got on drugs and shit. Like Don King had to come down here and get him out of jail. Real shit. Yo, real talk. Like when my dad used to have like cookouts and shit back in the day, we got pictures of Oliver McCall and shit. Like I took a picture with him and shit and everything. He had his belt and shit.
I mean, look, because he's still active, because it's not like he just came back for a fight. He's literally competing. Like, he's literally having fights. I'll take a motherfucking McCall versus Briggs fight. Old man fights the Fury. I'll take that. Briggs still in shape. He's still screaming into the camera and all of that. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay, he stay in shape.
Briggs is always in shape now.
Yeah, Briggs, old man fights of farts and fury. That's going to be the name of the card. Old man fights of farts and fury.
Shit.
Yeah,
you can have one with Oscar De La Hoya, because you remember when Oscar De La Hoya did that exhibition with Shaquille O'Neal?
I remember that shit.
I don't want to remember.
That was an awkward ass shit.
It was funny though. It was like, man, Shaquille O'Neal was getting touched up. I know he's not as experienced, but that joke was funny though.
That's the funny shit. He was actually getting touched up though. That's the funny shit. But all that reach, all that height, he's still getting touched up. That's crazy. I'll wager. I'm gonna pose this. I bet you that McCall versus Briggs at this age is a more entertaining fight than Manuel Shaw versus Trevor Bryan.
I agree completely.
Yeah.
Shannon's gonna come in throwing gun for leather. McCall gonna soak that up, right? And then rounds 5, 6, McCall gonna start getting him on that job, bro.
Yeah. That's a better, even now, that's a better fight. Shaw versus, those guys need to stay retired, man. Like,
I was about to say, are they even back?
No,
This is of course though if Shannon doesn't kill Oliver McCall in the first 2 rounds, bro.
that's true. That's true. He has the
Because
power.
Yeah, Shannon looks
it's
hungry.
not even
though,
just
as
the
well.
power though. Shannon's on everything, bro.
That is true.
Yep.
You know what? You know what's real fucked up, Jay? It's how you just shine a light on just how pathetic that fight is.
It is though, bro. Like it is. Like it's like, yo, why are y'all even fighting? Like, yo, fight other people, bro. Trevor, go fight Michael Hunter, Manuel Shaw, go fucking fight Hergovic. All right?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't get fucked up with both of those men, bro. They get fucked
Yeah,
up.
but that means that regular belt can just get away from that whole situation with those two.
Well, that's the problem I have with it, that they're convoluting the situation. They're convoluting the ranks with these. What, Trevor Bryan's the interim, Shaw is the regular. How is he even a champion when he ain't had a fight in 2 years? That's the stupid shit that don't make sense.
I've no idea, bro. I've no idea. But I don't want Hergovic getting that regular title because I'm never going to be able to shut L-Dog up.
In all fairness, though, the fact that regular titles over there in that situation, it's irrelevant. So it's good for boxing. The fact is,
do you want to know how
right
irrelevant it is? Do you want to know how irrelevant it is? Joshua had to fulfill Manuel Char's mandatory.
He did, though. He did. Povetkin. The only reason Manuel Shaw still has that belt is because of a technicality, because he got popped for pads, and because they opened a B sample without someone present. That's what I remember reading. They opened up his B sample, and somebody who represented him wasn't present. He got off on a technicality, but you still tested positive for some shit, though, bro. Like, you still was on pads. Whatever, but
Yeah.
Like you need
they can keep it though, because the better it is over there, it's just out of boxing right now. I'm sick of that regular belt anyway. It means nothing.
I don't care about the regular belt.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean jack shit. A heavyweight doesn't.
It's funny
in
you
other
mentioned
divisions
that.
it can mean something.
Oh, and
That's
you
my
know
point,
that
Mark.
Robert Hellenius, he's the gold champion now. He's the gold.
Wait,
What is-
Hellenius
what is-
is. I thought
what is
Joyce
gold?
was the fucking gold. What
Who
the
the
fuck?
Not
gold?
anymore. Joyce dropped that fucking belt. He been dropped that bullshit belt. Robert Hellenius is the gold champion now. Check the
Yo,
rank.
shout out to my man Robert Hellenius. Stepping it up big. He's the gold champion at the WBA. Big up.
Fucking gold champion.
What's a gold
Yeah.
champion?
Yo, at the end of the day, he's a smart man because he didn't want that shit fucking silver belt when he fought White. He decided to lose and then he went and got himself the gold title. He knows what's up. He
Smart
wanted
shit.
gold, not silver. That's my guy right there.
He's a fucking smart guy. Fucking smart.
He's a genius, bro.
All right, Martin. Martin, what's rocking with you?
Yo, what's up, Julius? What's up, D? What's up, Mark?
What's up?
Battle? Yo, what's
How's it going?
going on? Listen, I just jump on real quick because I got something to say about those regular belts.
All right.
I got something to say about those regular belts. That's like the worst thing that ever happened to boxing. You know why?
Yes.
Because we have a whole bunch of champions, and it is a perfect example of that. Was I'm gonna get out of sport for a little bit. The UFC this weekend, when Justin Gaethje beat up Tony Ferguson, and they gave him that interim belt, he just threw it to the side. And when they told him why he did that, he said he wants the real one.
I'll wait for
So
the
that's
real
why-
one. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I never respect regular belts. None of that. To me, you're not a world champion. That's no different than the NABF belt. Remember the NABF belt?
They still got that shit, right? That shit
That's
is
still there.
Yeah, they still
Yeah.
got. I'm gonna say
Those-
this. I'm gonna say this to add to your point. I could understand an interim champion because things happen, so I could understand an interim. It's the other ones, the silver, the gold, the world. Like, bro, what the fuck?
The diamond. The diamond, the pearl, the fucking Brad, the WBA Asian West Pacific Intercontinental title. Like, what the fuck is that?
Oceania belt, the West Pacific, South Central Oceania, New Zealand belt. They got all kinds of fucking belts, bro.
Yeah, the South Side Pacific.
Are they actual belts? Can they actually wear them?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one other point. When you telling me this guy's a 3-time world champion, 2-time world champion, but he has a world title in one weight class, and then he moves up to another weight class, and he has a regular belt, I don't give you credit for that shit.
Yeah,
you're
I
not a
don't-
2-time.
I don't-
You're not. I'm always gonna have that opinion. A lot of people give me hate for it, but I'm not gonna give you credit for that bullshit. You know?
Look,
And la verdad, if you don't have the only belt that is truly the belt is the one that you can unify. That's the only one that counts. The one that you could unify, and you can't unify. Ain't no unification match with no regular belt and no French fry belt. Which is why, look, Loma's a good fighter, but if he were to beat Delfimo, yo, you're not undisputed. No, yeah, you're not undisputed, bro. You're not undisputed.
No,
I'm in the
he's not.
same boat as you
It's
on
the
that.
same as being unified with an IBO belt.
The same way I do not consider Canelo a 4-time world champion, and the same way I don't consider Pacquiao a 8 division world champion.
Exactly.
Because he did have a regular belt in between.
Which
You know?
was
Talking about the
fight?
ring
What
belt.
belt was he fighting for? If it was the ring, I'll qualify it, but only because the ring belt has a rule that you have to fight a top 5 guy every 18 months. That's why I qualify the ring belt, because a lot of guys will go 2 years and won't fight a top 10 fighter. Adonis Stevenson did that shit for a long fucking time.
Yo, real fast, then Callum Smith should be stripped of his Ring Magazine title.
Yep.
He hasn't fought.
He hasn't
he
fought
should.
anybody in a while.
He should. I'm in full agreement. He should. Like, bro, like you fucking fought Hassan Endam in Madison Square Garden. They couldn't find somebody better for you to fight.
And then you fought John
Then he
Ryder.
fought
No
John
offense to
Ryder.
John
John
Ryder
Ryder
or
wasn't in
anything,
the
but he
top
wasn't
10.
ranked top 5.
No, that's not true. That's not true. John Ryder was in the top 10, but he wasn't top 5. You right.
Top 5, yes, yeah.
So it is true. So it is true.
No, you right. You right. Fucking Mark, man. He's fucking.
He was number 9. He was number 9, Jay.
Too fucking accurate, Floyd. I'm gonna start calling you Mark Mayweather. Too fucking accurate.
No, bro, fuck that shit, bro. Nah, bro. No. You accurate, nah, bro. Mark Holmes, bro. Mark Holmes.
All right, Mark Holmes.
So
yeah.
I'm out. I just wanted to make that quick point, man, because I always had a problem with regular belts and interns and you know, and silver and all that bullshit that they got
Let's
around,
look at it like this, Martin, right? Just straight up. We have 7 name weight divisions in boxing, right? We have 5 world champions. We have 5 different world champions between the WBA with 2 and then the other 3, right? So that means that at any time we could have a possibility of 85 world champions. Every belt can have an interim, so it's another 85. So you could literally have 170 world champions.
Yo, look, Mark, believe it or not, I'm the WBA interim champion.
I believe you.
I believe it or not.
We got like 15 world champions in every weight class now, man.
That shit is
This
nuts,
shit is
bro.
retarded.
At this stage, I feel that we could make a YTBC boxing champion, just pick one person per division, and it'd be more reputable than these sanctioning bodies.
Bro, the WBC is gonna start giving out belts to YouTube channels. I swear to God, don't be surprised if that happens.
Would you accept one if you got one?
I ain't gonna lie.
I'll take one.
I'm gonna wear that shit to the bodega, to the Aldi. Like, yo,
Actually, no, Julius. No, to be fair, they're not gonna start because they already have. KSI has a WBC belt.
That's true, but
oh my gosh,
no, KSI doesn't.
Julius.
No, KSI doesn't.
Julius,
Jake Paul has.
I seen that kid.
Oh no, Jake Paul has. Jake Paul has. You were right.
Yeah, Jake Paul walking around with a WBC belt.
I see.
But his one's fake. But like, they're actually giving out
legitimate
WBC. They're giving out WBC medals now as well.
They've been giving out medals though. Like Sean Porter won one.
I'm talking about to YouTube channels. Like a Nissan Gibb has one. Fucking what's his name?
Really?
Joe Weller has one.
Really?
Yeah, they all had. They all have these. Yeah, Joe Weller got one.
Fuck my reason. Give me a belt. Like, give me a medal.
Yeah. I'm coming on now, D.
Oh, I was just letting you know.
Yeah, I'm coming on now.
At least let me get a WBC keychain, Mauricio. Shit. Well, I don't like me. He ain't gonna. I say shit about the WBC all the time, but the IBF hooked me up. I forgot who's they. Lindsey Tucker. Send me something, Lindsey Tucker. Send me like a red belt or something, like a red keychain or something. Shit, I talk good about
it.
Shit.
Yo, I want one. I know where I want my one. Yo. I want one from the IBO. I'll take an IBO belt keychain.
Oh, IBO, give that to everyone.
Yeah, give me an IBO. Like I at least deserve an IBO title. At least I deserve that.
Just ask.
You want a WBC
bump? They'll give you one.
You want an IBO bumper sticker?
The IBO.
Let me
You
get
know,
a fucking WBA coffee mug. I'll take that. Get that like shit. I'm the WBA champ. Nah, they better not give me a belt because I am dead at. They better not. Cause I'm wearing that shit everywhere. I'm gonna be an Aldi. I'm champion. Champion. What are you talking about?
what if they just gave everybody else, like all the YouTubers, like a freaking golden belt? They just gave Ring IQ a IBO pin.
Yo, that's fucked up, bro.
No, to be fair, as much as you make that funny, Julius would spin that and be like, "I'm different to all you motherfuckers."
That's true. That's true. Like,
Yo, you give me a WBC belt, man. Give me a WBC belt.
Remember,
I wear that shit on
Kenny
my
Porter?
shoulders every day.
Remember, Kenny Porter had the trainer's belt.
Title. I better not.
Yeah,
If you
Eddie
could get
Reynoso's got one as well.
if you guys could be given any of the titles all around the world, which title would you want?
The red belt, and I'm wearing that shit with a pair of Timbs and some sky blue.
British title.
Yeah,
like I'm
I
dead.
knew you were gonna say the Lonsdale belt, Eric.
If they give me either the red belt or the green belt, I'm throwing on a pair of stonewashed light blue jeans with a pair of Timbs and a red shirt. That shit is gonna pop. And I'm wearing that shit all summer. All summer.
Julius would be walking around like, yo, I'm the IBF champ.
I'm the IBF fucking champion. What? I'm the IBF champion. IBF champion. Let me get them.
Do you know who held this belt, bitch? Larry Holmes held this bitch.
I'm dead ass. I'm like, yo, let me get them cebollas half off. I want them cebollas. Let me get them onions half off. I want that popcorn. I'm the IBF champion, bro.
Julius, you'll be pissed if they give.
Julius.
Yeah, okay. You'll be pissed if they give H Money one and not you, right?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Julius.
Go ahead, Moy.
When you gonna come out with part 3? This scene, H Money.
I'll tell you.
Shit is hilarious.
Yeah,
bro.
that was
funny.
This the shit. I seen it's a kid in Brooklyn. His name, he the real H Money, right? And he was talking.
Yeah, I've seen his as well.
He was talking about how that kid, ese tecato, he fucking had his channel shut down on some like, oh, they cyberbullying me. He cyberbullying me. So ya yo veo that what he trying to do is he trying to start shit with somebody and then call the YouTube police like on some, oh, they cyberbullying me. So para proteger el canal, I took that shit down. Like, nah, fuck all that, Brody. Like, you're not gonna get me with that sucker shit. If you were to try to report me for that shit, I already took it down. So ain't even nothing on there, bro. Fuck out.
Yo, Julius, so él es un pendejo like that.
No, de verdad, like no get like this, no cap, bro. Like he's like that. He'll start some shit. Either después, oh, he'll call YouTube to get the channel shut down because he did that to H. I'm like, oh, so I see why you start shit the way you do. Now I know what you're doing.
Tremendo chota.
Yeah, and then he always sit up there and call motherfucker a snitch, and the whole time he
bro, I'm
he's
not
a fucking chota.
Exactly, bro. Like I'm the one who said that I reported his behind for terrorism.
Yo, Julius, how are you talking about he gonna knock somebody out with them little number 2 pencil arms that he walk around with?
I'm saying, like, that's what, I'm gonna say, look, I gotta say it, Spence. Por eso fue que yo no lo cogí serio al tipo, man. Yo cogí eso como una oportunidad para hacer broma, because I looked at him like, yo, bro, who are you gonna fight, much less beat? Like, I don't want to be mean to you because I already see that you legitimately fucked up in the game. Like, you legitimately are deformed. I don't gotta do that. So I'm gonna just take it as an opportunity to spit some punchlines. That's how I took it. But now I see that if I left that up, he could say, oh, he's cyberbullying me. So I'm like, nah, fuck out of here, bro. Like, get out of here. Like, I gotta protect the channel. Fuck that. I gotta protect.
Oh, Bado. I heard that BFTV when he fucked him up. When BFTV told him to get the fuck out.
Yeah. You was there,
right?
That
shit was hilarious.
Man,
I don't like BFTV, but it was so funny when he was just
it was hilarious. Look, he brought him in the channel. And he was like, H Money, I see you. You're not hiding from me. So he brought him in the channel. Every time he'll be like, look, this is how you treat a dog. Speak. And then he'll be like, wow, this sucks. And he'll be like, shut up. He was just
But then did you see when he went to apologize to him?
No, I didn't see that one.
Oh, he tried to apologize to BFTV and he absolutely slated him. He was just like, so I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So what? It's like we were old.
He apologized to Fred. Like I seen it on
Yeah,
H Money channel.
yeah, I see the same shit. Yeah,
He said I don't got a job. I'm like, see how you running around telling people you got 250,000 on your neck, but you on camera saying you don't even got a job.
Got no job, right?
That's like, bro,
yeah.
like something is wrong with you, bro. Like that's the type of dude that if he like you know he like I don't even gotta say it. Like I'm not wasting time on him no more. Like yo, you retarded, bro. Like
I think he's a little
Like that
bipolar.
dude said, as soon as the LDBC says something about Devin Haney, bad about Devin Haney, he's gonna be straight back on there selling
Yeah,
them.
but the thing about it is, Eric, he's out there saying he's LDBC and shit. He ain't. He's literally not.
Yep.
Me and Julius
Yeah,
know
he's
this.
true.
No, hold on.
Nope.
Because I emailed Fanon. I asked Fanon, is H Money there? Julius, did I or did I not?
no, he did. I got the email. I got the shit. Like I should post the shit. It's just I don't want to keep giving him air, but I should
Yeah.
post the shit.
But I asked Fanon, and Fanon literally said, no, he's nuts. He's crazy.
It's like I said, bro.
Jonathan
It's like I
and-
said. Why would they even bother with him? This dude was
They don't.
disrespecting the hell out of their whole group.
Oh,
Like,
Jesus, what the?
That boy playing at 2K.
Bro, it ain't even
Yeah,
that.
that's
Fred,
he about to cheat someone out of a game anyway.
Even Fred was like, "Yo, you gonna hate me in 3 months?" So no, I'm not
Yep.
giving you a. He said like, "Bro, like something is wrong," and he like, "No, I'm not like that, Fred. I'm not. I'm gonna be your biggest fan." Like, yo, you sound.
Yeah, I seen that shit. No, I'm
That
not like that.
motherfucker, I will be your
You got
biggest
me
fan.
wrong, Fred. You got me wrong, man.
Yeah,
No, I'm gonna be your biggest fan. I'm gonna support you and because the LDBC is supporting Devin Haney and Devin Haney and Devin Haney, and it's like,
Yeah.
yo,
Are they?
let's say
Yeah,
something
bro,
No,
about
hold
Devin
on.
Haney.
Here's the beautiful part. Are they supporting Devin Haney? Because they're
No.
saying they're supporting what he said in the first place, but now that Devin Haney's changed what he said and he said that he apologizes, they're saying that that's wrong, and that's not supporting Devin Haney.
Yeah, he hasn't put it together yet. He hasn't put it together yet. Like he really hasn't. And as soon as the funny shit is, it's not all the members of the LDBC even like Devin Haney, so he gonna have a conflict real motherfucking soon. But it is what it is. I know that I'm not wasting because I see what the game is. It's entrapment. You trying to get me to incriminate myself, and bruh,
Yeah,
I ain't fucking.
he a snitch,
bruh. I ain't done. You a snitch. You don't have no code. You don't have no ethics. Like you not nobody. Like bruh, fuck out of here. Like you're not getting me with that dumb shit. I'm not wasting time on you no more.
Bro, I can tell you the exact day he started doing that because he was in the Hangouts. When I told you about the first time he did it. Look, I remember the exact day. I went into there's a YouTube by the name of Troy King, and he used to be on Boxers Ego's channel, and he did a live stream because he does like live stream to talk about boxers, and he doesn't have any mods. H Money went in the comments and said, "What do you think about Devin Haney?" And he was like, "Yeah, I think he's a good matchup." And I remember he was like, "H Money is gonna knock Lomachenko out," and I was there, so I commented. I was like, I don't think that's gonna happen at all. And then he said, "Man, you a fraud, man. You campaigned for the white man." I'm like, what? And then he literally spam text LDBC all day for like the last like few hours before I kicked him out of the hangout. And then somebody added him back and he did it again.
Wow. I think he wants to be Devin Haney because the only consistent thing about him is Devin Haney. That's like the only consistent thing that like, yo, no matter who he coming at, he loved Devin Haney.
Yeah, he became Mr. DAZN because Devin Haney signed to DAZN. That's why he changed his name to Mr. DAZN.
That's crazy, bro. That dude is sick. But that's the shit.
So-
It's like, yo,
So now he's Mr. LDBC.
yeah,
No, he's still Mr. DAZN though. The thick, this is so thick. He's still Mr. DAZN.
He really not LDBC though. That's the funny shit. Like he really not. Like he trying to kiss up to him and all that shit. But like, nah, bro. Like Fanon already said you not. Like he already said you not. So you along with false claiming blood and false claiming Crip, you false claiming LDBC. Like, bro, you not with them. They not with you. You shining a boot. That's what you doing, but you ain't with them. Fuck out of here, man. Like that dude is a loser, bro. I ain't even going like, man, fuck out of here. I don't want to waste no more time on it because I already see it's people like the reason is people like that in real life that they try to get you to incriminate yourself by trying to push your buttons and say shit and start shit and get you locked the fuck up. That's the type of shit that he's doing on some digital, trying to get somebody to say something to you, and then when they say something to you, you gonna report them like, oh, they was bullying me. I already see what it is. That's why I'm like, nah, I'm taking that shit down. Fuck all that. It's still up on Instagram.
She was funny though.
Still up on Instagram. I know he listening. That's the shit. I know he listening. I know. I know he listening. I know you listen, yo, bro. I already know you watching it, bro. It's up on Instagram, and ain't no motherfucking thing you could do about it. And it's finna be up on Twitter too.
Yo, Julius, where are you, man? I thought you was Italian.
Who?
You?
Man, who, me?
No, Julius.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yo soy dominicano. Huh? Yo soy dominicano.
From where?
San Pedro de Macorís. Bueno, yo nací en Nueva York, pero la familia mía es de San Pedro de Macorís.
Yo nací en Nueva York, pero mi familia es de San Francisco de Macorís.
Yo lo oigo en la voz tuya. That's how I already know you. I already knew, like, oh, this dude sound like he from where I'm from a little bit. I already knew. Like
San Francisco.
I dig it. Yeah, like it's like,
yeah, but I was born here too. But the thing is that I pick up that heavy accent because I lived over there from like 87 to like 80 to 87. I was there as a little kid.
I dig, yeah, like I can hear it. Like it's like whoever seen Highlander, right? Y'all seen Highlander?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, you know when one Highlander knows that another Highlander is around, that they could feel it in their brain. They have that right. That's how Dominicans are with each other. That's how we are. If it's a Dominican around, I could feel them. Like I'm like, yo, it's a Dominican in here, B. It's somebody Dominican in here.
You know what it is when you do the YouTube videos and you do the squeaky voice. You don't sound Latino. You sound like an Italian dude.
That's because it's entertainment, bro. That's what it is. It's entertainment. I do that shit because I know people find it funny. That's literally wild.
Yeah, it's true. I was wondering why you did it this whole time. Like you're like, hey, this is Ring TV. You already know. This is
the reason. I'm gonna tell you how it happened. I'm gonna give you out a full story. In the beginning, I was trying to cut down on runtime of video, so I sped up the audio. But I noticed that the pitch has a certain quality. It sounds like a Joe Pesci. So I'm like, I'm gonna slow it down a little more when I speed it up. I won't speed it up as much, and I'm gonna ham it up. Because it sounds fucking funny. It sounds funnier if I do it that way. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do that. It's entertainment, bro. It's all entertainment.
You sound just like Joe Pesci, man. I thought it was Italian dude.
Bro, it's because of that scene in Goodfellas with Ray Liotta. That's my favorite scene in that. Because I still
funny
laugh at that scene.
Funny
bro.
how.
Like I'm funny.
Funny how?
It's funny how I'm a funny guy. You tell me that I'm so fucking funny to you.
Best fucking scene in the whole movie, though, bro, is when fucking dude's like, "You wasted 8 aprons on this guy, Henry."
No. The best thing he told us was, "Hey man, I get you a big shot and everything, but a lot of these jokes, man, I'm not laughing at them, man. Other people be like, I'm joking, man. Just calm down. All right, okay." Now go shine my shoes.
Like, bro, I'm sorry, but the awkwardness of that scene with Ray Liotta, because it was like, it was OD awkward. Like, hold on, I'm some kind of fucking clown to you. I'm here to entertain you. I amuse you. It was like real fucking awkward. Like, no, you're just a funny guy. That's all. You're just a funny guy.
Funny how?
I heard it wasn't it was staged, but it wasn't. Like the people behind them didn't know what was going on. But Ray Liotta and Joe Pesci was in on it, but like they thought that wasn't supposed to happen that way.
Like, bro, it was, but it's that good a scene. So, like I said, originally I did start off the original time of videos, but I noticed it has a quality to it. So I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me just use that and ham it up. You know what I mean? Like, let me ham it up. Let me play it up because it sounds fucking funnier. Like when I be going, you know what I'm saying? It just sounds fucking funnier if I do that. But it's all the same shit. It's all entertainment, man.
And then you just add in different samples of your voice, like, no. And
yeah,
like is that what he would be telling you?
No, it isn't.
Like I'll use my regular voice sometimes for the ad libs. Sometimes I'll just use my regular plain old voice because it's more entertaining. Like it's more engaging, for lack of a better word. It's more engaging.
Michaela Myers is calling out so and so, but she hasn't even fought a mandatory. Wow.
Just
Like,
having three different
Julius.
personalities having a one conversation.
But that's the
Hey,
idea, because
Julius.
Julius, you say that's also how you read boxing when you're reading through it. That's what's going on in
Yeah,
your head. You've got
that's what's going
two
on in
different
my
fucking
head. That's
voices.
legitimately. I'm real scatterbrained. I'm scatterbrained in the sense that like I could think about a lot of shit at the same time. So if I'm reading something, a part of me is reading that shit, but another part of me is reacting to that shit. Like, wow, really? That's crazy. As I'm reading the shit, so it's like I'm gonna just apply that to a video because that's what be going on in my head. Go ahead, Martin.
But anyway, it's my first time on your show. I just wanted to come on and talk about that topic with the belts. But I holler at you, man. You got a great show here.
I
So
appreciate it, bro.
yo voy a seguir ahí escuchando tranquilo. Hablamos y Dios te
Now I'm all
bendiga.
lefty.
Talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later, all right? But yeah, like that's it. It's all entertainment. Like it's like having a conversation, except it's the same fucking person. It's the same person saying all that shit. Like when I do my Bob Arum, I gotta slow it down a little bit. Sound like Bob though.
Yeah, it
Sometimes
sound like I
Yeah,
heard the Bob pretty good, but you know the boxing Jedi, that
yeah,
motherfucker do a real good Bob Arum, bro.
I gotta hear his Bob Arum.
Yeah, he's pretty funny too.
Real shit.
I'm not gonna lie. Even though I don't like the guy, Boxing Ego do some real good impersonations, bro. Like you ever heard
He does a
how
great impersonation of Tevin Farmer.
exactly, bro. Like, did you hear his one on 50 Cent?
No, I'm
We was
just
like,
saying his Tevin Farmer impression's amazing.
I didn't
bro,
hear
he
his
I've not
one.
listened to his.
No, it's
I've
not.
not listened to his channel for a long
It's not a
time. So.
vocal impression. I'm talking like the oi. Y'all didn't get that?
but no, like on the vocal impressions though, like when he be imitating people, he be like spot on. Like I remember he was imitating 50 Cent because him and Floyd got into it again, and then he was like, "It's your boy 50." Something special, man. I was dying. I couldn't help myself. But I don't really watch his videos like that anymore. But he does a spot on impersonation.
So listen, ain't enough.
I don't listen to him enough, so I wouldn't know.
I was doing, like I'm with D. Like I'm way in the fucking corner sipping my drink because I'm like I'm not giving Boxing Ego no mother. Like
I used to listen to him about 2 years ago, but
When I first came into it and everything, right? I seen his videos. I clicked on one. I made a comment. I got blocked. I've never actually been back to his channel since.
Yeah, I can't stomach that guy. Like, I'm not being.
I can't listen to him.
Exactly. Like, I can't. Like, I could even for an impression. Like, bro, I'm not watching this fucking guy's video. Dude.
Nah, him, and the other one, BF, whatever his name is. I can't listen to those two.
Yeah,
like,
I can't.
Literally, their voices. If I click on a video and I hear him speak, I'm gonna click straight off. I can't listen to him. I just can't. The idioticness in the voices just piss me off. It'll put me in a bad mood.
No, yeah, legitimate. Shout out to Johnny Boy. I appreciate that. Does Boxing Ego's eye go crooked when he
Johnny Boy?
Yo, his eye don't gotta go crooked. Why you think he wearing them shades? All he gotta do is take the shades off to do the impression. Yeah. This shit already crooked. Like he already cockeyed. Why you think he went? I ain't look. Matter of fact, I don't want to be a hater. All I can say is I don't patronize that channel. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't patronize that channel. I don't, and I can't.
Touche.
Nope.
I mean, yeah, when I first got on YouTube, that's what I used to watch because, the channels that were big were him, 78, and Dante's Boxing Nation. It wasn't so many channels when I first got on here.
I'm going to say depending, like, look, and this is in the spirit because I'm a God-fearing Christian, so I don't hate people. Like, 78, when he talk about Broner, that's the funniest shit in the world. That's the funniest. Like I still go back and listen to certain videos that he says shit about Brona, because that shit is the funniest shit in the world. When he's talking about how he got a homo inside, deep on the inside. Yo, that shit had me, bro. Like you got a homo inside. It's a homo inside on the inside. I was like,
bro,
yo.
I'm telling you, like I might not, we might not like him, but Boxing Ego was one of the funniest channels because he used to be like, you already know, AB, always bulimic. Oh gosh, bro, I used to be dying.
Nah, it's certain shit. Like like I said, when I first started watching boxing YouTube channels, 78 was one of them. It was, but then I started noticing like a lot of this is opinions, a lot of it is not facts. So if I want like news, I gotta go somewhere else because a lot of this shit is really just opinions. Like I want facts. Like I want to know what's actually going on.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot. I did watch the boxing voice for a while, but it started being the
Yeah.
same thing. Like
Yeah. Go on.
Go ahead, Eric.
No, that's what I used to watch the boxing voice quite a lot, and it was good up until when was it, the AJ Wilder thing, and then you could just see the biasness. Like I was just like, I can't deal with that shit no more. Like I can't listen to him because Ness, I don't mind Ness at times, but you can see his agenda.
Yeah,
you can literally see his agenda from a mile away. Just like, nah, I can't fuck with you no more.
Didn't he do the interview with when Wilder was talking about the haters, like the windmill Wilder haters?
I stopped. I don't even know. I stopped listening.
And one of the first channels that I still follow to this day, even though he's not making too many videos now because of the quarantine, is Dwyer. Dwyer is one of my favorite channels. Boxing Beats is one of my favorite channels.
Yeah,
Boxing Beats, bro.
Yeah, I do.
Hatman, I like Hatman Boxing. I like his channel because it's like, bro, sometimes I want to hear the candor. It's not that I don't want to hear your opinion. It's just you got to make it clear that, all right, these is the facts and this is what I think about those facts. Whereas a lot of them guys like, yo, you giving me your opinion like that shit is gospel. Like, nah, bro, give me the news first. Give me the news. Then the other shit.
Yeah, they can't differentiate. They can't differentiate the truth from the opinion at all.
If I'm being completely honest,
motherfuckers ain't trying to.
If I'm being completely honest, I think. What are you saying?
No. I said what happened. Go ahead.
If I'm being completely honest, the channels I relate to the most are like just the breakdown channels, like the Wilson Cadens and the Lee Wallies, and you know who Remus Boxing is?
I heard of Remus Boxing. I heard of that.
He's a UK.
I know who they all are.
Yeah, he does like the mind of a champion, those type of videos where it's like interviews of boxers, like, you know, before they was champions, and they would be like, you know, why they wanted it to be a champion so bad, stuff like that. It's like, I think they're like really insightful. I like to watch those.
Well, my thing is, at least my aim was to become like the Bill Maher, or do it in a way that Bill Maher, who remembers, because he still has the show. His show is real time now, but before that, it was politically incorrect on, I think it was Channel 7 or Channel 4, one of them channels. And my shit was, I wanted to do it like that because we all looking at the same news, and I'm reacting to the news as I read it. So that was my shit, and a little bit of everything. But like I said, it's what you get away with on YouTube these days is crazy. Because look at Blue Blood. Blue Blood will come out with a story and cite himself. Like, how you going to cite yourself, bro?
bro, look.
He is slow. For real, he's slow.
Man, look, let me tell you something. I had a feeling as soon as you said Blue Blood, you were going to mention that, because I remember L Dog was, I think he was talking about Loma Chico. I can't remember what he was talking about, but he was like, you know, L Dog, I'm sorry, let me say that back. Somebody said, hey, L Dog, did you know that it's confirmed that Loma Chico is going to take a tune-up fight? He said, no, I read that news. It is fake. He said, you want to know who released that news? Blue Blood Sports TV. And you want to know what his source was? Blue Blood Sports TV.
Bro, like, yo, if you ask him, yo, how you got that story? I told you talking to Blue Blood. Yo, Blue Blood, how you got that story? I asked Blue Blood Sports because you citing yourself. That's basically what you doing. Did you ask Blue Blood Sports about it? Like, the fuck is wrong with you, bro? And I never forgot the shit with the tweet that he took a tweet that a member of Ring IQ on Facebook posted, and he cropped out a portion of it to make it seem like Tyson Fury had got popped by Vada. And you cropped out the part where you could see that, yo, it's a joke, bro. It was a parody tweet. You didn't get popped for nothing, but you made a whole 13-minute video about a tweet. That's a parody tweet. Like the ball.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that tweet. He's slow though. He's
Julius.
Full on slow.
Julius.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work on an impression of your channel, right? When you know the way you do all these voices and shit.
Uh-huh.
Tell me how I'm doing.
Welcome to Ring IQ, home of the motherfucking relay to today's top boxing news. Ow!
You got your crescendo, Wolf. You gotta go low. Today's top boxing news. Ow! That's how you got.
Okay.
It's like a wave, B. But yeah, it's like the bar standard for certain shit, and you can't get mad because this is for everybody at the end of the day. So you could do what you want to do. If you want to lie, you could lie. If you want to spin, you can spin. If people want to be lied to, let them, because that's what it is, B. Certain motherfuckers don't care if the story real or not. At the end of the day, it's plenty of people out there that still buy the Sun, that still buy the National Enquirer, knowing that shit is bullshit. But
I don't read newspapers.
I was thinking about making an entire website, right? Just making a website, paying for it, and just putting up stories, right? And putting up a random name, like let's say the name is like Bill Comfort or something, right? Article by Bill Comfort, and just writing entire articles on bullshit stuff like Floyd Mayweather about to have a fight with like Floyd Mayweather and Devin Haney to fight at 162 pounds. I tell you right now. I'll make money off of that website.
Yeah. Because the bar standard, journalism isn't what it used to be. Journalism isn't what it used to be. The bar standard is very low now. Very low. Look, there's no shout out to Chris Price. I appreciate that shit. Thank God I found you guys' channels. I got tired of boxing egos last. As him make like that's the same thing that happened. Same experience I had, that like at some point I want to hear the news, or I don't necessarily agree with your view because your hierarchy of thought is like a lot of people hierarchy of thought is different, right? I could respect that, but I'm a nice person and I believe in telling the truth. I don't believe in lying about shit. So I can't go for somebody that like, yo, dog, you got mad agendas and shit, bro. That's what you're doing. You got agendas and shit. You lying to people based on what your personal preferences are. So that makes you a scumbag to me. That's how I look like. Yo, you a scumbag. Like underneath it all, you a scumbag. Why? Because when it get right down to it, you lying to a bunch of people because of some shit that you like. So you a scumbag.
Yeah. If you have a different opinion, I don't mind. Like, have your opinion, but to portray it as facts is just some bullshit.
Me and Julius have different opinions.
Yeah. But ain't neither one of us. Neither one of us is dishonest. Neither one. Look. Mark knows that Tanaka's gonna fuck up Ioka, and he can say what he wants to say.
I know that Ioka's gonna fuck up Tanaka.
He can say what he wants to say. he knows.
You know that no defense having ass is getting broke.
Yeah, I got it.
Because you saw, Julius, when he was getting hit to the body by Kimura, he was folding. You saw Tanaka fall to the body. Yeah. Against headhunters, he's fantastic. And you're talking about that uppercut, but you also know that Ioka twists out the angle, bro. It's not the same thing to catch him with that uppercut.
He's going to be fucking stronger at Superfly. Watch.
He's going to be slower.
Stronger
and slower, and Ioka's already faster. Ioka's already faster than him.
And you see that, like, look, me and Mark, we got disagreement, but neither one of us has to lie or any of that bull. Like, we ain't got to do that. Like, nah, we ain't got to.
Not our opinions on boxing.
That fight, you guys, I always laugh because I have that fight as a fucking complete toss up.
Oh,
It is.
so,
I can't even take
so
either
does
one of y'all
Julius.
side on that fight.
No, Julius has it. He's just going in praying.
What do you have, Devil versus? Go ahead.
Admittedly, 50-50
Oh
fight.
shit, Eric, you gonna use my boy, son? My bad, Jay.
Admittedly, it's a 50-50 fight. We know that. But just like you said, Kosei has some things working for him. He's the younger guy, the fresher guy, and the promotional angle of it is on his side. If it's a close fight, they're going to give it to him.
And the Yoka also has things that go in his favor. He's a vicious body puncher. He's actually quicker. Not as strong, but he's quicker. He's beautiful at getting onto the inside. He's beautiful at changing the rhythm of a fight. And the other thing that he genuinely has in his favor that a lot of people aren't looking into is that Tanaka don't like being hit to that body. He doesn't.
And Tanaka fights with his hands in a sense where it's like he's kind of like Naoya Inoue. Like he gets away with fighting his head mid level, but I think he needs to put his hands up because he does take some combinations.
I'm telling you right now.
He has a chin, though. He has a chin. We see that against Angel Acosta. Yes, he does. But to the body, that's different.
That body punching is going to be offset by those fucking uppercuts. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're going to go for his body.
I get that. But when he throws those uppercuts, they're off of guys who are on the inside of his left foot. And Ioka always steps round the left foot to throw the body shot because he likes to hook from outside the angle so you can't catch him with the uppercut. That's his main weakness. He learned that a long time ago and he even spoke on it. So Tanaka's not going to have as easy of a time throwing those shots against guys who sit within your range. Ioka moves outside of your range, and he moves outside your fucking leg, so you have to reset your punch all the time. That's something he does.
You're gonna fucking see. You're gonna fucking see. You didn't trust Jano when I told you. You didn't trust Jano when I told you to trust Jano. You didn't fucking trust him. I trust him. I trusted him.
Did we want to go into this who pick what? Because we're going to be here for weeks.
We don't got to do that. We don't
come on with that.
We don't got to do that.
How did Wilder get on against Tyson Fury?
Oh, all right.
How did Volchnik get on against Arthur Beterbiev? How did Woods get on against J. Rock Williams?
I was wrong.
Hold on, Mark. How did Teofimo get on with Richard Comey?
Oh.
Yeah.
No. If we're gonna play this fucking game, how Dubois get on with Gorman?
Yeah, true.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, well, we gonna play this fucking game? Are we gonna play? Let's keep this about what it's about. Let's keep this about what it's about. It's about Ioka. It's about Tanaka.
Don't make me invite Get This Smoke ring. Like y'all gonna be here for.
Oh my god.
No, don't do.
He's gonna pull out paragraph. He gonna tell me about shit, but it's. Look, he's a good guy. Seems like a good guy, but he's really
I like Smoke.
out of that argument. I like Get Smoke. He's a good guy, and he makes his points eloquently. Like he's a good guy, but it's just he's too far on the left of that argument. Like, bro, you just all I said because the way it started is Wilder does not meet the bar of standard. That's all I'm saying. It took you a long time to develop. That's just the truth, bro. It's not I'm making it up. It's the truth. All right, you want to live.
Yeah. We had an argument the other day about we had an argument comparing like Loma and Wilder's like competition, and because at a certain point I just knew it was going to be a while before they got finished, so we were just comparing like who was their competition, and that thing went on for like 4 to 5 hours. Like I think we argued for 1 hour on the 160 division. It went for like another 4 on Wilder's and Lomachenko's competition. It like those things were stretching, man. We was going in.
That's because when it comes to Wilder, Smoke cannot have anything bad said about Wilder. Whether it's his resume, whether it's his footwork, whether it's his or anything. Like as soon as Wilder gets mentioned in anything negative whatsoever, like the briefcase, the suit, everything comes out.
Yeah, and I'm saying, look, if he's that big a fan of Wilder, right? You're that big a fan of Wilder, you could dispel a lot of arguments by just saying, look, that's my guy. That's if you told me, yo, look, that's my guy. I dig it, but that's my guy, and I'm still rock with him. I gotta eat that. I'm not gonna debate. Like I gotta eat like that shit guy. I dig it. You fuck with him.
I think it's more along the case of. I think it's more along the case of he just don't like the false narrative pushed against him. But I mean, I can personally get it. My the false narrative pushed against him. There's some I agree with. I will admit to you, if you want to talk about not fighting the best welterweights at a certain time. Yeah, I would agree with you. There's
Battle,
some things I just can't really argue on.
Battle, I'm gonna ask you a question. Is it a false at what point does it become a narrative? If Shelly Finkel verbatim is calling him a baby and a prospect and saying things like he's not ready and this, that, and the other, if he said that's not a narrative, bro. I'm not pushing a narrative. That's what that man said. And he's been in his career longer than Al Heyman, longer than Oscar De La Coca. So if that's what the man said, that's not a narrative.
Let's talk about it in general.
No, I know what I'm
talking about in general.
I'm referencing the discussion that we had with Get the Smoke. That it's like, yo, if you saying that he's against a false narrative being pushed on Wilder, what I'm saying is, bro, that's not a narrative. That's verbatim. It's not. I didn't make it. I didn't make that shit up. I didn't spin it till that's where he said. That's literally what the man said. So if you didn't feel he was ready for Vlad, you couldn't have felt he was ready for Vitaly when he was still around. Because several years later, you telling me he's not ready for Vlad. It's not a narrative, bro.
Yo, Julius, let me put an idea to you that I had, yeah? I think this would be entertaining as shit. You know when there's big fights that are 50-50s, legit 50-50s, like Yoka, Tanaka, Bivol, Beterbiev, etc. Fights like that. You and me, we come together, we present our reasons as if we have a disagreement, and we make a video.
Okay.
And
I'll do that.
And then the post-fight show is called the Crow Show.
Okay. But this is how I got. We have to have a genuine disagreement. This is gonna be like the Aurora Borealis or some rare shit, to where in those moments when Mark and Julius don't agree, we got to do this shit. We're not gonna be looking to disagree. We're not gonna ham it up. We're genuinely gonna disagree.
Like, we genuinely disagree about Beterbiev, Bivol, and Tanaka and Ioka. Even though the 50-50 fights, you think Tanaka's gonna win. You're set on that. I'm set on Ioka. I'm set on Beterbiev, you're set on Bivol.
Yeah.
So fights like that.
And I'm with that. And I'm telling you, Tom ain't on Better Beef side. It's just not.
No, I agree with you. But when that fight actually comes around to being made, my opinion could change because of time. It depends how long.
It is, because if that's not the next fight, Better Beef's gonna be what, 35? He's not super old, and he's still fresh, more or less.
If it's not before he's 36, I favor Bevo. I favor Beterbiev. If it's 36 and above, if he's 36, maybe closer. If it's 37, Bevo.
I mean, Bevo's still talking about he can make 168, so he fresh and fly and ready to go. He's still talking about like, yo, I could make 168. I could go down there and fight Callum Smith. So he's good.
Bro, he'd fuck up Callum Smith.
Yeah, he'd would.
Fuck him up.
He
okay,
would.
crazy battle time. I think the only person who could legitimately beat Canelo right now is either Bivol or Beterbiev. I know a lot of people just think it's Beterbiev, but I think Bivol can do it.
You're not crazy.
You ain't crazy. I'd say Beterbiev has a higher chance, and I'll just tell you why.
I agree.
He's more likely to knock out Canelo. It's harder to win a fight on the cards against Canelo. It's much harder.
Yeah. I like that's not look, Canelo, like I think that it only seems crazy because the idea of Canelo losing, people think that he's invincible. Nobody's invincible, bro. Nobody.
He's beatable. He's beatable legitimately as well. But what I will say is he's good enough to keep winning fights and keep getting himself 4 or 5 rounds, and because of politics, get a 7-5 win over any man. He's good enough.
With Canelo, at least 2 of those rounds could be political rounds in a close. At least 2 of those rounds could be political rounds. All he's got to do is win the other 4 to get a draw. Well, that's what he's got to do.
And he's got a style. He's got a style that does help him with judges, because he does throw heavy shots. He throws effective punches. And maybe not very voluminous, but he fights a lot in the pocket, and he gets points for his defensive work in the pocket too. Not just how he goes offensively. So he does work up things that can favor him in close rounds.
Yeah, he's a good look. Canelo's a good fighter. He is a good fighter. Like, I don't want to make it sound like, oh yeah, it's just the politics. That's what he's
a legit pound for pound fighter.
Yeah, he is, and I'll give him that much. But this is a lot of shit working for him against Better Beef, bro. That guy's gonna run over you. He is gonna fucking run over you, dog. Canelo versus, forget it. I don't give Canelo no shot in that fight.
Unless the Canelo contract has it at a catch weight of 172 and Beterbiev can't come in above 178 or some shit.
Yeah, but even
you know the.
Go ahead, Eric.
You know the weight situation will be in Canelo's favor no matter what in that fight.
Yes.
That's if Better Be fucking would have signed on for that. I don't think he would. You got David Lemieux turning his nose up at those kinds of weight stipulations. He said, "Yo, I'm not coming down. I'm not giving up no weight to Canelo. It's at the limit or it ain't no fight."
Right.
He been saying that shit.
But that's what it should have been anyway.
Yeah. Set the limit or it ain't no motherfucking fight. Now, if Rock, who did he fight at the cat? Chavez. Now, if Chavez want to give up fucking 4 pounds to him, well, Chavez ain't dedicated anyway. He's only here for a check.
Yeah. He proved it against Danny Jacobs anyway that he's in for a check. You don't come in that heavy for a fight. Like,
and then quit. And then quit.
And then quit, yeah.
That
you don't
shit
do
was
that.
a disgrace, bro. That was an
You don't
absolute
do that
disgrace.
And especially like who you are, all eyes are on you no matter what. As soon as you put a pair of gloves on, eyes are on you.
You need to be careful, man. Look at these eyes, bro. He focused, man. Look at that.
Yeah.
He's about to burn a hole in that.
It's because I'm beating him right now. So he's focused.
No, Eric is chill. Eric is chill, and B is like focused galore, man.
Hell yeah, Eric gonna get my team, bro. You gonna get my team and play me with my team, you son of a bitch. That's all right.
What console are you guys playing on?
I played the
PS4.
I played the PS4.
Yo, you guys are playing. Yeah, I should get myself PS4.
Oh, Battle, you need to get in this.
I've got a PS4. I should get myself like PS Live.
I don't got 2K 20 on the 4. My brother has it on the 1.
I'm gonna say to Martin Ramos' comment. Better Beef was never a serious option for Canelo. That's the other thing you got to look at. Everybody knew it was going to be hit and run at 175 with Canelo. We all knew it. He's going to go up there. He's going to win a title. Then he's going to throw it in the air. He's going to go back downstairs. That's exactly what he's doing. There's a reason that Better Beef was never a serious option. And Canelo, good fighter that he might be, is not cut out to be a light heavyweight. He not.
Hell no.
Nah, bro. He not. Well, you know, like we say, dog, he was never campaigning there. Like, people got to remember that. He was never campaigning there.
He went up for that one fucking fight, and that was it. That was all it was going to be. Now he's a he's a 3-weight champion now, and if he wins a belt, a real belt at 68, he's a 4-weight.
Which is why he wanted the Saunders fight. That's the reason why they wanted that, was so that he can become legitimized, because the regular don't really care. And here's something I want people to come off of. The narrative of Canelo equaling Henry Armstrong by saying that he was a 3-weight simultaneous champion. First of all, one of those belts is a regular, and secondly, Henry Armstrong was undisputed simultaneously in 3 different weight divisions.
Yeah, motherfucking exactly.
It was only like one belt at the time, but you know.
Hey, Battle, I've got a question for you. Could you pick and choose who you fought to get those titles?
Well, you know what I mean. I'm just saying.
You had to fight the best fighter in the division.
Devil's advocate.
You had to fight the best fighters in the division.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that Henry Armstrong's testament to pound for pound eliticism, his testament, his record, what he did, that's not even a fucking argument, dog. Even with Canelo, that's not an argument.
And then when he got into he went from fucking lightweight to 147, then he went down to 140, and then what was it that, or was it featherweight, lightweight?
It was featherweight, lightweight, 147. Yeah. He almost got it at 160.
But he went up to 147, went back down to lightweight, because he jumped up from feather to welter, then down to light. And then he comes back up and he fights at welter. And not only does he fight at welter, he makes the record most amount of defenses in welterweight history.
Fucking shit.
He moved up to 160 too, remember?
Yeah, he went up to 160 and lost this. I think it was Seferino Garcia.
Yeah.
And he lost to Seferino Garcia. But at welter for that title, he made 19 defenses, bro. He made 19 defenses, and he was a 3-weight undisputed simultaneous champion.
And you want to know something funny? I think when it comes to Henry Armstrong, I'm not trying to, outplay, like, to say that he wasn't like a true heart of a champion, but I think he originally got into boxing just to be like, hey man, I'm making money. I just want some I want some cash in my pocket. Like that's I think like that's originally what he just started off doing.
Don't most people do that though? Pal?
No,
Yeah, I
no,
mean,
they do, but I think he legitimately was like, "Hey, this guy's making a bunch of money fighting these dudes. All right, let me get in the boxing." And then he was just like, "I'm getting some money, man. I want I got these money, like you know what I mean, like the most
that's possible. He lost his like what was it? 3 of his first 10 fights.
Come on.
Who did?
He lost like 3 of his first 10 fights, so I could see that shit being true.
Who, Henry?
Yeah, maybe he just got in it for the bread at first.
He lost 4 of his first 5, actually. He lost his debut, then actually, interestingly enough, like even before the record we have now, apparently he turned pro and he lost the fight and he went back to the amateurs and then he started again. So he actually went pro, lost in the 3rd round, I think it was. Then he won a points decision, then lost his next 4 on his next 3 on points. So 4 of his first 5s he lost, and then he went on a mad win streak till he fought, I think it was Baby Manuel, and he lost on points again. Then he just started picking up, winning draws, winning until he got up there, and then he started fighting Baby Arizmendi. That would have been the first like world class fighter he fought, was Baby Arizmendi.
So D, you lost?
No, he ain't lost. He ain't lost, but he's going to lose.
He looked mad than a motherfucker.
I need to get live. I need to get live and buy this game just so I can get a win over D as well. Because like I've never played it, but still.
Let me guess, D Jefferson. The shot meter broken.
Hey Julius, you know when you putting that lockdown defense on, and then they just get some bullshit score after you done did all of that. That's what just happened. They just got a bullshit score, and I'm like, oh man, get the fuck out of it.
I'm telling you,
when you're trying to come back.
To me, if I'm being completely honest, I know a lot of people say.
Again later. Shout out to y'all. Always a pleasure.
All right, dog.